hello, hello, hello. It is another Friday and another game stream. We will be continuing with Dreamfall chapters, which is a window I still need to be active again in. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay, here we go. That looks active. But why are you working? Let's just try this again. Right, disconnecting and reconnecting. Okay, I'm not sure if the controller is working the way it is supposed to. We shall see, otherwise I'll just switch. Okay, yeah, controller is working. Otherwise I would have switched over to keyboard and mouse. This is not necessarily a game where you need a whole lot of reflexes.
It's too grimy to see anything through, but there's daylight and the streets don't look too busy. These are both good things.
So, yeah, last time Zoe got a Dreamer that didn't have a serial number wasn't like off the shelf, but from a warehouse that we infiltrated. Again, Zoe likes to do this kind of stuff, I guess. And when she put it on, she vanished in Newport, and here we are now in... Well, where exactly are we? Let's just say there used to be a comfy chair over here. There's a bucket here. We like buckets over here. And also... Oh, who it is?
Crow?
Ah! What's the matter?
You scared me!
You scared me.
What are you doing here? How did you find me?
I didn't. I mean, okay, I did. You're standing right there, so technically, yes, I found you. What? I wasn't looking. This is my nest. Don't judge. It's a roof over my head. Well, a semi-roof. A roof that once was...
Where are we?
The Journeyman Inn. I mean, it was once. Now it's a dump.
The Journeyman... Oh, of course. What about the innkeeper? Ben Rime. She was nice to me.
Dead and gone like everyone else, I suppose. I have to admit, I thought you were dead too. Last time I saw you, poof, vanished.
I'm still a bit vague on the details. I don't remember much from last year.
Me neither. After your disappearing act, next thing I remember, I was in Sadir. I just got back to Marcuria, which is why, you know, this place.
Sadir?
Home to the Azadi, those armored folks with exciting facial hair and a terrible allergy to magic.
I remember the Azadi.
Being a talking bird in a place where they hunt magicals for sport, boy, let me tell you, I'm...
Maybe later. I need to find a way out of here. Hey, do you remember meeting me in a dream?
I remember dreaming about you last night. Wait. How do you know about my dream?
It was my dream too.
You're invading my dreams now? Oh, God of ravens, I hope you didn't see the one with the chickens and,
Did Abnaxis say anything more after I left?
The lumpy fella who looks like he's been repeatedly beaten with an enormous ugly stick? Yes, he did. To be honest, I can't follow what he says half the time, but it was something to the effect of, "Bring her here. You will have brought her here. You will bring her here. You had have will be," etc.
Yeah.
I believe the basic theme was, you know, something about bringing someone somewhere. But don't hold me to that.
That place in the dream. Where is it?
You're asking me? I have no idea. I had a dream, that's all. It was a big, white space. That could be literally anywhere. I'm guessing the North Pole?
I don't think that's it.
The South Pole?
Abnaxis said something about the children of the Purple Mountains. The Ula.
Sweetie.
No, you never heard of them. But the Purple Mountains. Those should be easy to find.
Oh, you know where it is?
No, but come on, purple mountains.
Purple
Most
mountains.
mountains are gray or white. Not a whole lot of purple ones around. I'm sure they'll be easy to spot.
Yeah, no, it sounds like we'll need some help with that.
We? Look, I don't know where this we thing came from. I am doing just fine
over here.
on my own. Also, I definitely don't need another adventure. I'm done with adventures. From now on, I'm an unadventurous bird. No, you go off and find help for yourself. It's nice seeing you again.
Naxxas told you to bring me there.
In a dream. A dream. If I was going to start taking advice from my dreams, I'd be in a whole heap of trouble.
Sweetie, stop
wasn't
it.
just a dream.
No.
It was a vision.
Dreams, visions,
No.
nightmares, hallucinations.
No.
They all belong under the same general heading of really bad ideas.
Okay, we've got a really nice loaf
I don't
over
have
there.
anything else to go on, so I guess that's
Look at
where
her
I'm headed.
loafing.
The Purple Mountains.
Okay, now that dialogue's over with,
There's something up there.
we can actually interact with things here.
No handle. I can't open it. The only way out of here, unless I somehow gained the power of flight on my trip across. I did not.
No flying. Good
It
done.
doesn't look like anyone's taking care of this place anymore. I mean, that's an actual hole in the roof. What is that? There's something up there. Crow must be here for a reason, or I'm where Crow is for a reason. It can't just be chance. I mean, he popped up in my dream vision thing. This means something. Why are you living here, Crow?
Where else would I go? I'm a bird between nests. I haven't quite figured out my future yet. Basically, I'm homeless. Don't look at me. Don't judge.
I'm not judging. I'm homeless too. That's why I have to do this. I need to fix things.
Fix what?
Reality, dreams, the world, my life. Something, anything, everything, I don't know. Whatever I'm supposed to be doing to just get back to being me.
I can totally relate to all of that.
Okay, let's see if you can't give
Hey
us
Crow, can you check out that metal thingy up there?
What? The door handle I removed in order to get some privacy and... Oh.
Oh, indeed.
Seriously?
One door handle coming right up. I mean, down.
There we go. I'll take this. And then we shall leave the journeyman in and have a look at Mercuria. First time in this game that we see Mercuria in daylight too. Yeah, no, that tower sticks out like a sore thumb. For sure.
I thought you were staying put.
In this godforsaken pigeon's nest? I'm done living like a gnatcatcher and not having any adventures. It was fun for a while, but I'm ready to live again. So what exactly is this thing we're doing?
Finding someone who can help me get to the Purple Mountains and the first dreamer.
And what kind of adventure are we talking about here? A light stroll along safe, well-lit streets, camping out in
no.
the woods under mostly clear skies,
No.
facing potentially life-threatening dangers on perilous mountain paths?
I'd say that last one is a distinct possibility.
Oh, Great. That's great. Already regretting this.
Are we?
Is there a plan, or are we just winging it?
Winging it.
Depends. Are the rebels still around?
I've heard mentions of rebels, yes, mostly preceded by cursing and followed by loud calls for slit throats and severed heads.
That's our plan then. Find the rebels. Any idea where we can find the rebels?
I've only been back a couple of months and I've mostly been nesting, so no idea.
Great. Wait.
Very great.
Nesting? Isn't that something only...
Stop! Let me stop you right there. And let's never speak of this again.
What's this?
Okay. We
The
shall never
German
speak
is
of it again.
closed, but all patrons and well-wishers are welcome at the Rooster and Kitten on Iread Avenue near Southgate. And here's a drawing of a rooster and a kitten, just to avoid any confusion, I guess.
That's right. A pussy riding a kitten on a cock, a rooster. Is it just me, or is that,
Not just you.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
Well, this is as good a clue as any. To the cock and the rooster and kitten we go.
Yep. To that one we go.
This is crazy.
ABP, how are you doing today? And yeah, very subtle.
I remember it all. Well, I remember some of it. Things do look a little different. But, you know, wow. I'm back. And it wasn't a crazy coma dream after all.
Fear them, the enemy. For they are close. They are everywhere. I smell them. Do you not smell them? That foreign spice, magic.
Look, there's another speciesist and fascist and
To see you
let's
standing
not dwell there.
for what's good and fair.
So many meanings. On AI, why that? I mean, why? AI bad. Yeah, no, I'm relating to it being beat though. I am so tired. And I don't know, today it was like time just wouldn't move forward. And yeah, I feel kind of done.
Harvest festivals are the same everywhere. Pumpkins transcend interdimensional divides. It's the vegetable that ties us all together.
It was the pumpkins we made all along. Oh no, the pumpkins we made along the way, that's the proper way. But yeah, I also got the information that I was declined for another show this year, so yeah, really wanted to get back into doing shows this year, but apparently not.
I'm going inside. Wait for me?
What else can a free bird do? I need the open sky over my head. Or at least a proper hole in the roof. I'll be right here. Or over there. Where there's cheese and... Ooh, is that a bread crust? Don't look at me.
I'm not. I'm going in.
Yeah, we don't judge around here, Grow. Yeah, we basically have the most stressful part behind us for a while now, but now that we're sort of done with the main part of last year, on Monday we will start with closing January, and yeah, it does let up a bit, but not by much. Okay, sweetie. And Arno is driving me crazy today. He wants to do so many things, and I can't.
Very autumnal feel. I guess this reaping thing is a harvest festival of some sort. Festive. Very autumnal feel. That must be Old Vic the ever thirsty. He does look like he could drink a lot.
Welcome to the Rooster and Kitten.
Hey, greetings. Well, met?
What?
What? I don't know. I'm foreign.
You don't say. From where exactly? I'm a traveller myself, but I can't quite place the accent.
From across the divide is not an option, apparently. But up north, down south, out east, back west.
Hi, I'm just going to wing it. Say something. Say anything. I wish I'd taken those improv classes now. I have no idea.
Yep.
I'm just saying, west. Just back west. Far, far back.
What? As a deer?
Further left. West. Further west.
I didn't think there was a further west. I thought as a deer was as far west as west goes before it's east again.
Right, well, you know, east, but by way of the west.
That makes no sense to me, but then there is much that I haven't seen yet during my travels. What's this land named?
Canada.
Americanada.
Yep. Home sweet Americanada.
Yep.
So what'll it be today?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You know, you're not the first person confused by that question, even though by all appearances this is a drinking establishment. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Is it my demeanour? Do I not appear appropriately barkeepish?
No, you're absolutely barkeepish. You
Those two are so awkward.
Drinks.
Need to go to the library today. The whole family came in. Oh, what did you have on hold for you?
What do you order in an old-timey tavern? Beer. There appear to be festivities going on in the city. When in Rome, these clothes are warm and itchy, and I'm in dire need of refreshments. Beer.
Let's make it easy.
Beer?
Coming right up, my dear. Are you certain you're in the right place?
Not at all.
Honesty. I like it. It's all too rare these days. Well, from your attire and, well, all of you, I'd say you're probably looking for a place up High Hall, not down here, dockside. This is a rough neighbourhood and, well, you do stand out in my usual crowd of ne'er-do-wells, and standing out isn't always a good thing these days.
I'm certain this place has some connection with the Resistance. I should keep him talking.
I mean, that's the thing. The Azadi have been looking for the Resistance for ages. Ages. Kind of strolls in and is like, the rebels were here. There's now a poster of a rooster and kitten. This must be it. And boom, she finds it.
No, this is my kind of place. I'm into dives. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Oh, that's the nicest thing anyone said about my pub in a long time.
Really?
Sweetie.
Maybe it's a language
No.
So
No,
what else can I help you
please.
with, young lady?
Volume 11 of the only manga I'm keeping up with, Kaiju number 8. An idiot with a heart of gold goes from Jana to super powerful shape-shifting kaiju, but he's also an idiot. He gets turned into kaiju by a talking mosquito. Talking mosquito, oh dear.
The city's changed. It's been a while since I was here last. What's new?
Given your age, pardon me, I didn't mean to presume, perhaps your last visit wasn't so long.
Oh, a year and a half, at least.
At least, well, there's no old town anymore. They burned the ghetto to the ground and shipped non-humans off to the islands. Also, the Azadi have built a network of metal tubes. It's everywhere. No one knows what it's for, but there it is. It's supposed to make things efficient. And they finished their tower. It's cordoned off until next week's grand ceremony, but it's an impressive structure. Tallest in all the Northlands, they say.
Interesting, interesting.
He mentioned something about a ceremony at the tower. What's the grand ceremony about?
It's the official unveiling of the Tube network. I reckon it's where they'll tell us all about how things will be efficient in the future.
I get a feeling he doesn't like efficiency.
On the day of the Feast of Reaping. The emissary probably thought it'd contribute to the celebrations. Won't make much of a difference to us Mercurians, to be honest. We'll still eat too much, drink too much, and pass out in the gutters when the sun rises. I mean, it's tradition, and tradition must be honoured.
Pre-order for Ashfire. Hope I did it soon enough to get the print. Oh, I'm pressing thumbs for that. Hope you can get it.
I wonder why they're flying those kites. Are the red kites significant in some way?
Kites? You mean the dragons? They're traditional, but it's frowned upon. See, these days they're more of a symbol. They represent magic. The balance, the pride.
Ah, there you are, my sweet, sweet boy. Come here and let yourself be cuddled by mommy. And yes,
Or even if you stand too close to someone,
you've been wanting attention
guards will arrest you.
for the last 2.5 hours.
Best to ignore them and avoid trouble, because that's what those dragons are. Trouble.
Oh, he sure wanted attention. My good boy. Yeah. Yeah, you're a good boy. Yeah. Yeah. How's that attention panning out, sweet boy? Yeah. Okay. Okay, he didn't want it after all.
There's some sort of festival going on. I keep hearing about the reaping, reap moon, feast of reaping.
I thought this was why you came to Mercuria.
No.
Yes, I did. This is the reason for the coming to Mercuria, but I didn't read the literature before booking everything, and, well...
The reaping is the harvest festival. It's when the farmers bring their produce to the city markets. We celebrate this occasion with an entire month of revelling, culminating in the Feast of Reaping on Reap Moon's Eve. It's a giving of thanks to the earth and sky, the balance, the gods and goddesses, for providing food for the dark months ahead. And it's a fantastic excuse for eating and drinking as much as you can stomach.
That makes sense, yes.
This pub was not called the Rooster and Kitten the last time I was here.
Yeah, I'll probably also get the audiobook, even though I have the physical book. It's just, I can listen to audiobooks while I'm at work, and I have so many books I want to get through eventually. Like, I'm a third through The Pillars of the Earth now. Basically, just before the William goes from creepy to actual predator. But, and yeah, that was why I just figured last night, let's pause here. And that's not the thing I need to read specifically before I close my eyes.
Didn't this used to be the...
Oh, a cock and puss. Someone's bright idea of a joke. Oh, we all get it. The cocky cockerel with a permanent frown on his face. Clever wordplay. Look at us, aren't we punny?
Yeah, wait, what?
I didn't approve. Too clever for its own good. But the painting of a tiny pussycat with a big smile riding on top of a proud capon. That idea I could get behind. It's sweet. It's sincere. It's family friendly. It's how I like my clientele to see me.
You were in a bar near Dockside and you said that it wasn't safe here. But you draw the line at a cock and pussy. Yeah, I figured I don't need the imagery in my head, even if it's just head theater, head cinema. We say Kopfkino in German, which is basically just a a movie playing in your head.
I've only seen humans so far. Where are all the magical races?
Oh, you don't know? Well, you are foreign.
Sweetie.
What's the word? Repatriated to their
No.
homelands. Well, it's
You've
for
had-
their own good.
You've had your fair share of it.
There's really
That
no
is
need
all
for
of the milk you're getting today.
the magicals are better.
You know what the vet said last time we were there?
Sure.
Yeah, there's a
You
bit
don't
too much
sound
in here.
convinced.
I am. Sure.
Mm-hmm. So, no. Come here. Sweetie, I'm going to wrestle you now. You can also just be nice and settle down. Yeah, that you can do. Hmm? And here we go. There we go. See? All cozied up. All cozied up. He's driving me a bit crazy. Just a wee bit. Yes. Just a wee bit crazy. Yeah. Meanwhile, Elise is so chill. Yeah. Sweet boy. Okay.
The Azali are still running the city.
Oh, they're not. The council runs the city. The emissary is. She's an advisor. Her advice
She is trying to be,
invaluable,
yes.
of great value. to
Look at
us.
his little ears
Sounds like a good
going all the way
arrangement.
back.
And the soldiers everywhere?
For our protection and benefaction. They keep us safe from enemies outside and inside.
Oh.
From
Yeah.
terrorists and the like.
No, you're staying here now. Come. Go in there. Go in the blanket. Yeah.
What do you know about the resistance? You know, rebels. Rebel movement.
I don't know. Can you
The
hear him
magical
complaining?
insurgency? No?
We don't discuss terrorists here, madam.
Oh. Right, I'm sorry. I didn't mean... I was just curious.
Tell you what, there's someone you might want to talk to over in the city in City.
Oh,
It's on the far side.
Now you fell
First
down,
walk into
sweetie.
rooms. Go knock on the door. Tell them you're there to inquire about the library.
Okay.
But now
He's now in a heap of blanket.
I have been neglecting my other customers for too long.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks for all your help.
We sit this movie on the city crane. Alright, let's get going. You go down with the blanket, okay? Let's put the blanket over there then. So, where's Crow? Crow? Oh, over there.
I got a lead on the resistance. Well, I'm looking into that.
Oh,
Something
sweetie.
I can do. A mission.
Leave that alone,
Mission
please.
is my middle name. No, that's not true.
It's empty
It's
anyway.
Edward. No, also
Yeah.
alive. I just always wanted to be an Edward.
I need a bird's eye view of things.
Are you trying to get rid of me, Zoe?
Of course not. But I'll feel much safer if you're watching out for me out there while I'm following up.
This
on my work
cat
down here.
is driving me crazy today.
Yes, cavity, that can only mean one thing.
Look at his crazy expression.
No,
Hmm?
an imminent birth. But I will do this thing that you ask of me.
Only up
I
to
will
mischief.
gain pride if you need me to.
Knock yourself out.
Geronimo! Except in reverse. A Minoreg.
Okay, yeah, a minoreg. That's what we're doing here.
I fit right in with the locals.
Can't get through here.
hippos called again? Old Wayne, Alwang, something like that. They're docile, like giant hippos. Wait, are hippos docile or are they deadly? I think deadly. Great.
Hippos are indeed deadly. Do not approach a hippo. At least not if you have any kind of wish to continue living.
Dorothy, you're
And
not
if
in
you-
Kansas anymore. Maybe they do have creatures like this in Kansas. I wouldn't know. Kansas is a weird place.
But yeah, even if you do not have a wish to continue living, do not approach hippos. Maybe try, I don't know, oh, it is a bucket, therapy or something.
Hello, I'm here about the library. I know, it's a weird opener, but I was told that this is...
Okay.
Okay, we're going inside.
That might not have been a smart move. So it's very dusty in here, you know? I haven't been in the studio a whole lot this week. So, haven't
Harmy
been
knows
sort of de-dusting.
What exactly?
that Kian is alive. And Shadow knows what else he told the General.
They spoke.
My men saw the General entering the engine room in the green. Alvani was spotted leaving the house soon after. They were alone in there with one of the engineers. Ferdows, I believe his name is. He's nowhere to be found. Harmy must have stowed him away somewhere. A witness.
So he knows that you've lied to him. Oh, he will not confront you with this yet. Not until he knows why and what we're planning.
Yes, Harmy is as clever as a rock snake and twice as deadly.
We need to get rid of him. Mother Utana, too. He must have told her.
They're thick as thieves. The only question is, have they informed the first?
Not without more evidence. There's still time.
You're speaking of assassination.
What else would you suggest? We crossed the line long ago, Vamon. There's no way back.
I can't just walk into Harmy's cell and cut his throat.
It needs to look like an accident. The ceremony.
It's a week from now. We can't afford to wait.
We can't afford to be hasty. Until he has concrete evidence of our treachery, the General will continue his investigations. The ceremony, then. We kill them both and make it look like the work of the Resistance.
But if he acts before then, I need to be ready. I need to inform those who are loyal to...
Come here, my sweet. Don't worry. We will survive this. We always survive. We've worked too hard to fail now. The engine will be ours. The Northlands will be ours. The General's men will pull back to Azadir. The Council will not mount another campaign. They cannot afford it. They lack the support of the people. And then we return in triumph, carrying the light of the goddess, and we destroy our enemies. We rule Azadir, as we've always planned. We will not.
So just your standard
I will be
megalomaniacs.
my supreme command.
Alright.
This is the will of the goddess. I know it is. I know it.
What is this place? Where are you taking me? Can someone please say something? You are the Resistance, right? You know, instead of abducting me, you could have just asked nicely. I would have come with you. I wanted to come with you. Not talking? Fine. Take me to your leader. Always wanted to say that.
Shepard's busy. She'll talk to you later.
So now you are speaking to me? Good. I'd like to...
So you got really
I
cocky.
remember that man. Isn't that...
Stop talking. Keep walking.
But I know him.
Shut up.
Absolutely not. No. You cannot leave Mercuria now. If you go to Guillen...
What if they find you? They'll kill you.
So they kill me. I understand the risks, Ellen.
I know you want to protect him, but he is one child. If you end up dead, what do we do?
You carry on. You're stronger now. You can fight them.
You know that's not true. The General has brought more troops from Azadir. Our situation is precarious.
I'll go with him and make sure he stays alive.
What? You will not.
And we lose the both of you? We were lucky we didn't lose more people when Old Town burned. It's only a matter of time before the Azadi make a decisive strike against us.
Boys, I'm as soft-hearted as a sibling schoolgirl, and Bip's my friend too, but I agree with Shepard. We can't risk it.
It's not just about the boy. If I go to Guillen, to the camps, I will find evidence of what they're doing to the magicals. And if General Harmy and Mother Utana learn the truth of what's being done to innocent creatures, perhaps they'll...
You've proven that you see magicals as people. I'd appreciate the same consideration now.
People. Women, children, the defenseless. If Harmy and Utana learn the truth, they may...
Liko has gotten so soft-spoken with him. Isn't that nice?
We can't win this war on our own. Vermont and Sire are too strong. With Harmy's men on their side, they'll be unbeatable. But if we undermine this support, even if Harmy does not join our side, our chances will improve. Force me to stay, and we only delay the inevitable. Let me go, and we could win this war.
You don't make it easy for me to lead, Kian. But maybe it's time I let you make the decisions. I won't stand in your way.
I don't like this one bit. When are you leaving?
Right away, if I can sneak on board a cloud ship leaving for the islands tonight, which means there's not a lot of time.
Well, don't let me stand in your way. Go be a hero or whatever.
Yay, let's go to prison camps. Yay, fun times, very fun times. Oh, Liko's there. Let's talk to Liko.
You're not leaving without me.
You're needed here, Liko.
Those prisoners, they are my people.
Imprisoned by mine. This is almost certainly a suicide mission. If the Resistance loses us both, they stand no chance against the tower.
We can't lose you.
They'll still have you.
I will never be their leader. You have proven yourself. We need you.
To have any chance of defeating Sire and Vermont, we need to show General Harmy what's happening to the magicals.
Try not to get yourself killed, Kian.
You still plan to kill me after?
Of course.
Well, I wouldn't want to miss that.
Indeed, we would not. Better to get killed by a Liko than people in a prison camp. Oh, specifically people who run the prison camp, I guess. Okay, that's good.
Bringing magicals through that
Seems to be.
cloud ship. That cloud ship's headed to Guillen with a new batch of prisoners. I must get on board.
Let's see, is there anything here we might be able to use? Nope. Okay, we need this as a trigger anyway. So now this one starts walking. More of the Kickstarter supporters.
The ghetto's been burned to the ground. Whatever's left in there, it's ruins.
But I see a window and there is a light behind the window. Well, we better not tell on them, I guess.
When's this ship taking off?
In a few minutes, I think. It's fully loaded, barely any room in the hold.
Is that the last of the magicals, then?
From the ghetto, yeah. I mean, there are still stragglers. I see them around walking freely like they're actual people and not animals. It's disgusting.
You were disgusting.
Animals, are they? I mean, they're like intelligent. At least some of them.
No, they're filthy animals. Good riddance to them.
I don't know. I had a long conversation about farming with the Dolmari last year at the Rooster. She seemed nice.
You want to be careful, Tom.
Look, it's another bucket.
You want to be careful, Tom, about your love for the magicals. There's a reason they're being shipped off to the camps, you know.
Right. Never mind.
Anyway, you should be up there keeping watch, not down here talking to me.
Okay, which direction are you going? There's the way.
They led the magicals through that gate to the cloud ship. That lever operates the portcullis.
Oh.
He's not paying attention. I could probably sneak up on him.
There's the way. Okay, there we go. That was easy.
Keon, where are you? Oh no. You're not going after him. He's not your responsibility. None of this is on you, Keon.
It's not just the one life, Anna. It's not just Bib. The Azadi take the magicals to the islands. They're not given passage to the Southlands. They never come back. It's all a lie. The old and the young families sent away to die, forgotten by everyone. That ends now. I refuse to forget. The resistance will persevere without me.
Yep, he refused to forget.
I never
That's a
was,
good
never
one.
will be. I'm Azadi.
You're Azadi. So what? I'm not saying what they're doing is acceptable, but are you going to free every magical on your own? Take on the entire Azadi army single-handed? You're being stupid and emotional, and you're being selfish. You're leaving us when we need you the most. You're leaving me. Again.
What do you mean by...
My name isn't Anna. I use a different name in every city. It's safer that way. In Sadir, I was Elena, but I never told you my name. You don't recognize me. That's fair, I've changed. You haven't, except for the, it's a good look for you.
You're the girl I saved from Vamon's gang.
Yeah, I'm the girl. What, that's it? I spent every day these past 20 years thinking about you, and I'm the girl. Oh, I feel so special now.
Forgive me, Elena. I do remember you. Vamon was trying to...
Hurt me. And they would have killed me too if it hadn't been for you. You risked everything and you stood up for me. That was the first time anyone had shown me any kindness. You brought me to Mother Ritana, and she took care of me for a while. I watched you from a distance for years, until I was forced to leave Sadir.
Why not?
I knew I'd find you again someday, Kiana Varney.
That was a long time ago. I was a different person.
No, you were a different person in between, but now you are the boy I knew from all those years ago. The boy with his eyes and heart wide open. The boy who risked his life for others. The boy who... Oh, gods damn it.
This is why you have to go. Not because you're a Zadi, or because you're the Apostle, or the great hero of the Resistance, or because of your goddess, or because you're selfish. You have to go because this is who you are. The boy who saved my life.
Will you help them while I'm gone?
Boy.
This isn't my war,
He
Keith.
sure is a boy.
Maybe. But it is mine. And I believe what happens here will change the balance for all time to come.
I didn't know you believed in the balance.
I didn't. Will you help the Resistance in my absence?
Fine. Fine. I'll help them. You're not pulling away this time.
Ah,
What was that?
there was still a bit
For love, you idiot.
of a distance.
I've loved you since you lifted me out of that gutter and saved my life. I've loved no one else.
I don't know if I can.
It's taken me over 20 years to find you. You better fucking come back, or believe me, Kianavane, I will go to the first mountain and drag you back, kicking and screaming, to the world of the living.
Okay, I guess. Come on, let's get closer, 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 closer. And he not dead. He's just taking a nap. And we cannot loot him. That is by far definitely the worst part of this game. No looting.
Kian, do not leave without me.
Somebody followed us.
Pull me up.
Oh, let's do this.
My hand. Hold on.
Why did you pull me up?
So you don't
You
die.
told me to.
You're infuriating.
Because I pulled you up.
Because you continue to give me no reason to hate you.
Aside from murdering your father in front of you.
Well, aside from that.
But also, because I do not want Liko to die. If we were to leave him behind, he would die. Into the clouds. Into the clouds we go. Oh, and that was book 3. Everything has been recorded. And this is nice. Mechanic's tools, he will never know what happened, and he will not be punished. Your actions will not go unnoticed. Interesting. I lured the rat into the tube and caught it with my bare hands. It was the hunter's way, but perhaps there was some other way to procure a ground crawler. Your rat catching skills will matter little in the grand scheme of things, but we entertained Bib for a while, that's good. I honestly wouldn't know how else you could catch a rat. I mean, in my previous playthroughs, I did try to just grab them, and then Bib was just laughing at me the entire time. Did not appreciate that. Still went off to rescue Bib though. Acted quickly and dodged out of the way, giving the man in the suit a clear line of sight. He shot the eye soldier behind me, probably saving my life. But who is he, and why did he help me? Hi from still my room, BB. Keyboard helped me escape the warehouse. I don't know what happened to her, but I'll always be grateful. She was the best. The feels, all the feels, yes. Poor Keyboard. I mean, this 20.4% may destroy his thing probably reflects how many people also said in the kind of first chapter that they wanted to try something new rather than go the familiar path, and then ended up working with Mira more, and then also had Shitbot for all the welding around, so... Because in that case, it is also Shitbot in the warehouse. Baruti's data is still with Reza in Iceland. Was it right of me to give it to Sully? And when will the Hand be able to publish the story? At least Baruti is doing okay, even though I betrayed his trust. Yes, he is okay. He is hurt, but he's physically still alive. He would not be if we had given him the data to confront Leia Uminska. At the Rooster and Kitten, I ordered beer. Good old beer. You can't go wrong with beer. Your choice will probably have no consequences whatsoever. After all, what did you expect? It's kind of interesting that apparently a very large part gravitated towards beer, because there were 4 choices, and more than a fourth of them made the beer choice. Interesting. I couldn't just leave Liko behind. He will prove useful on a mission, and maybe we'll grow closer and stronger as a team. Or for other things. Your choice will have major ramifications in the next book. Yes, I'm looking forward to them. We are now also 3/5 through the game. Although not quite, actually. There's no interlude. I'm kind of wondering, why isn't there an interlude? Because there is at least one more interlude with Saga. Well, technically 2. Read Moon's greetings. Look at them dancing. Such choreography. Such agility.
Zoe?
Right, we kind of left him behind. Not by choice, but we kind of did.
Zoe? 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 Zoe?
Oh, poor Crow. Left alone again.
Shoo, bird.
Oh, shoo yourself, you big hairy lug.
What in Charles' name? I know you. You arrived with that Stark girl yesterday. You're her bird.
Her bird. I am my own bird, I'll have you know. The nerve of some people. Besides, I lost her. She done gone vanished on me. I am, it seems, an expert at misplacing beautiful young women.
She's not misplaced. She's with the Resistance.
A resistor. So she did find the rebels. And she didn't think to tell me. Well, some friend she turned out to be.
But to be fair to the girl, it wasn't entirely voluntary.
What do you mean? They kidnapped her. Crow to the rescue! So, where exactly did they kidnap her to?
I'm not supposed to... Well, I reckon the chances of you being an Azadi spy are rather remote. And that poor girl could probably use a friend. Do you know the old Sentinel library outside the city? It's in ruins now, but beneath it, in the Enclave, you'll find your girl. Unless they took her head, in which case...
Hold on, Zoe! Hold on to your head! I'm on my way!
Ooh, library. Libraries are good.
I trust you got some sleep last night?
I would have, if you guys believed in bed sheets and pillows.
You are fortunate to be alive, girl. Who are you? Why do you ask questions about the Resistance?
Well, on the other hand, asking for the rebels is what got me into trouble in the first place. Deny everything? Or maybe it's better to mention the rebels. I'll keep it simple. I'm Zoe. I need your help.
Our help? With what?
I didn't know who else to ask. I need to get to the Purple Mountains.
I don't know where that is.
What about the Ular?
I'm sorry.
Obnaxis? Of the Venar?
I have heard of the Venar, but they left the Northlands. And Obnaxis? Maybe a whisper. Long ago? Nothing more. I cannot help you.
Damn. Is there anyone here who would know?
Perhaps. But you haven't answered my question, girl. Why should we help you? For all I know, you're an agent of the Azadi.
No, I'm...
Zoe! She's Zoe!
Balance.
Don't you dare touch her head. She's on an important mission.
I see. And who are you?
Crow. Honorary rebel, long-term avian buddy, and occasional sidekick of April Ryan. Rebel leader, adventurer, hero, savior of the balance. That's right. Here's Crow. This is him. I'm me. So... where's April?
Oh no.
She can vouch for Zoe. They're best friends, tight as two chicks in a nest. I don't see April. Is she out on a mission or sleeping in or... Why are you both looking at me like that?
I thought you knew.
Knew what? What's going on? What?
April Ryan is dead, Bird. She was assassinated during an Azadi raid on Myria the winter before last. She died a hero's death and was given a hero's burial. We remember her fondly.
What?
I'm so sorry. Crow! Crow! Okay, I'm an idiot.
I've heard of this bird. Crow. So, you knew April Ryan?
We met a couple of times. I was there when she died. I found her. I tried to save her, but I couldn't. So, yeah, I guess I knew April.
You're the Stark girl. The one who dreams. They spoke of you. Bakim, Bryn, Chawan. They said you were one of us. Oh,
So are Bryn and Chawan still alive?
How did you...
Those are the two people who were in the hut with us.
Oh, he's such a... Oh. Hey, your hair, it's so pretty.
Thanks.
Who's gone, Enu?
What? Oh, Liko. He vanished in the middle of the night, chasing Kian, of course. Idiots, the both of them.
Maybe this is for the best. If Liko can help Kian...
Kian. Big Azadi guy. People call him the Apostle.
You know him?
We met once, briefly. He was kind to me. But isn't he the enemy?
Was. He's with us now. Defected. Yep. Well, except that he abandoned us again to go on a crazy suicide mission.
He left last night.
Anu has a very loose mouth.
Everything that's happened, we just miss each other.
Oh, Enu, this is Zoe. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah. Hi. Nice to meet you, Anu.
You're so pretty. That came out wrong. Wanna be friends? Oh, sorry.
Zoe needs our help. She has questions. Maybe you
Of
can...
course. No problem. Leave this to me, Shepard.
I'm sorry for questioning you, Zoe. And I'm sorry I could not be of any assistance. Please, stay. Speak with Enu and the others.
Look at the sweet
Perhaps
little
someone
kitty.
here has the answers you're looking for.
Thank you, Shepard.
Where are you from? Your clothes are amazing. Where did you get them?
They came with the jump. I'm from Stark. That's...
Across the divide, on the flip side of the balance, the world of science. Are you serious? That's incredible. I have so many questions. I don't even know where to start. I'm seriously worried my head might explode. I think I need to sit down.
Oh, don't explode. I'm not that special. I mean, you're orange, and the ears...
I'm just a boring old Zid. It's totally normal. Holy crap, Stark. I can't believe it. How did you get here? Are you a shifter?
A dreamer. I just dream myself here.
Just dream yourself here. That's it. No biggie.
No biggie indeed.
You are the best thing I have ever seen. Seriously.
Really? Okay. Thank you.
So, what do you need help with? Shepard said...
I'm trying to find the Purple Mountains, and a tribe of magical creatures called the Ular. Someone, a Venar named Abnaxus, told me to...
Whoa, slow down. Okay. Purple Mountains, Ular, Venar, Abnaxus, right? Nope. None of that sounds remotely familiar. I have never heard any of those words before. Of course, there are a lot of things I don't know. I was a farm girl. A silly zidling. There's so much I don't know. But I do know where to look for answers.
Oh? Where?
The library. The library holds all the answers.
There, quote Enu. The library holds all the answers.
I'll go to our library right now and start looking. Purple Mountains, Ular, Abnaxus of the Venar. Come find me when you're ready. I can't wait to spend more time with you. Oh, sorry.
I assume it's not an actual dragon's head, but you just never know in this world. A round table? Check. Chivalrous knights? Check. Magic? Check. That's right, this would make for a great theme restaurant. Shepard, leader of the rebels. I wouldn't want to get on her bad side. She scares me a bit. I'm so sorry, Crow. I thought you knew.
It's fine. It's not your fault. I can't believe she's gone. But I sort of knew, you know. I felt it in my heart. And that final time we were together, it wasn't like it used to be. It was weird. Like too much time had passed and we drifted apart. I should have known it wouldn't last.
How can you ever know something like that? He's not alone in feeling that. How can you ever know something? You never know. You can't know.
Maybe you can't. Were you there when she...
I witnessed the whole thing. But should I tell Crow that? Perhaps better to avoid the topic and get him thinking about other things. I was there. I saw it happen. I tried to help her, to save her. I know I was supposed to, but I couldn't.
Not your fault. Bad things happen. People die. Life goes on. Anyway, did I help with, the rebel thing? Did they believe you? That you're not a spy?
You did. They do. It's fine now. They'll help us.
Good. They're not gonna cut your head off?
What? No?
Good.
No head
Wish I
cutting
could
here.
be more helpful. But it was 10 years ago. And I didn't really pay attention to what April said about that Abnaxus chap.
It's okay.
If you don't mind, I need to be alone for a little while. Clean my feathers, sharpen my beak, reflect on the nature of life. Bird stuff.
Totally understand.
I'll find you in the city.
Alright, goodbye. Goodbye, pretty bird. Funny bird. Bestest of birds. Oh, look. It is basically the For Drake kin. I like this design. Really, really nicely done. Generally, the design work in this game, I love it.
They kept me locked up in one of those cells all night. This may not be a prison, but it's not far from it.
And the balance shifting gave me a fright.
I'm not. Are you supposed to be walking around on your own?
This doesn't look right, but I probably shouldn't be snooping. He looks guilty. What? Is this your room?
Well, we don't have our own rooms. Anyway, Keen's gone. I was just looking for, it's Zoe.
For what?
Is it not? I'm Jakai, Ben Salman's nephew. She said some very nice things about you.
You'll have to give her my regards. How is Ben Rime? I noticed the Journeyman was closed down.
Yeah, she's in Coldstone. They arrested her for colluding with the Resistance. She was sentenced to 10 years in the dungeons. I don't know if she'll survive that. Anyway, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear that you're back in town.
I'm sorry about your aunt.
Yes. Thank you. I don't know what I'll do without her. She's the only family I have. Look, I have to go into town on an errand now, but please let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
He does look fucking suspicious.
One of those big cow turtle things I saw back in town. One thing's for sure, I'm never ever riding one.
And those will be your famous last words, Zoe.
They look ready to go to war. I hope they won't have to. So many books. Which makes sense, given that this used to be a library. I hope Enu finds a clue in one of these books.
Naxos, Purple Mountains, Ular.
Not a lot of stuff written on those pages.
Nope, nothing, no.
Yeah, I'm in a library too. Look, there are shelves with books.
Books, please don't fail me now.
And Enu said that the library has all the answers.
Ooh, nope, that's a different type of ab.
Vanity is my book about Jake. Interesting.
Turtle Mountains. Believed to be the petrified remnants of 3 titan turtles that rose from... and interesting? Sure. Relevant? No.
I have to resist this intense desire to stroke her yellow fur.
Orlewal.
I don't think that'd be kosher.
Oxman, Oigard, Ozers. No Ular anywhere. Shadow. Oops, sorry. I've been trying to find a book or scroll or manuscript or map or torn note page or ancient magical tome or pamphlet or piece of cloth that mentions the Purple Mountains or the Ular, but no luck. It's really frustrating. This library has never let me down before. Bad library.
Soul Eater. Soul Eater. Is that the one with the girl with the scythe? Or was that another one? I don't know. I started watching the anime at some point and then eventually just got so bored with it.
You seem so curious about Enu, right? I don't feel we were properly introduced.
I know you are. I mean, no, yes. You're right. Enu. I am Enu. I hope you're staying a while. It would be so great to have someone around who's not a surly warrior with mommy issues, or a stoic leader, or a battle-hardened soldier, or just batshit insane. I mean, there's Jakai. He's pretty normal, except for his aunt issues, but he's a bit too... Hey, so, what do you do when you're not saving the world?
I go to school. I mean, I did. Then my world started shutting down, so no more school.
I went to school too. Until I was 10, and then my father taught me how to ride a leap fern and hunt jumpers in the jungle. Also, I had to work at the farm. Didn't leave a whole lot of time for schoolwork, or anything else. I feel we have so much in common.
Yeah, manga is a great way to get into reading, I think.
I can't
Especially
wait
if
to talk
you're
more about
somebody
all
who
these
needs
things
more
must
visuals
have a
at
sleepover.
first.
There must be something. This is where I try to connect and make friends.
I mean, have you tried reading the Zelda mangas? They are pretty neat. Just saying. I'm not biased at all, but those mangas are pretty neat. I'm trying to think, do I have any other mangas? Well... I do have a lot of mangas. Wow. Such a sweet girl. Yeah, the Zelda mangas by Akira Himekawa. Let me just put that into chat. They're really neat. Let me get some. I remember where I put them. Oh, down there. These are not all of them. Oh look, they got a range from cute little Minish Cap style to Four Swords style. The Four Swords mangas are really nice. There are just two of them. And let's just say there is one of the links in there whom I like very much. Also the Oracle mangas. There, need more space. They're really neat too. It's Oracle of Seasons before Oracle of Ages. Just saying. Otherwise, reading them out of order is a bit weird. And then Ocarina of Time, my favorite. Specifically, let me see. Oh yeah. This is kind of where what was her name? Marlon falls in love with Link. Cause he is so hot and I relate. And I'm just gonna say, this image here is basically what put the whole men with long hair into proper context for me for a long, long time. Also, Fandom Hourglass. And then the one for the woo for booze. Alright. Woof isn't happening until later in here. There we go. It's a woof. Yeah, there are a lot of the Twilight Princess mangas. That one is moving a bit slower in pace for the story. The other games are mostly either contained to one volume or split into two at most. But then there is Twilight Princess with, I think, 10 volumes. Let me see. 11. Well, yeah. I like those mangas. I like them a lot. Let's put them over here. Let's see, do I have anything else that's interesting? Well, there are the Arina Tanemura mangas, which Kamikaze Kaido-jan, which had the really nice intro that you liked, with the electric guitar. Her stories are real nice, I think. Although I only read 3 of her stories all the way through. There was another one set in a school, and there was a literal love triangle, like 2 guys, 1 girl, and they got into a threesome, basically. And yeah, my teenage brain was like, I don't know. And then I've kind of fallen off the train with that one.
There must be some. So, no luck?
Nothing.
I kind of want to
Sorry.
catch up though.
And I've read most of these before. I can't remember coming across any of those words you mentioned. There's not much else to do here in the evenings except read. I don't really have any female friends. It gets lonely. Anyway, I've been through all the encyclopedias and travelogues, but
Nothing about the Purple Mountains or the Ula?
nothing.
A tired
I mean,
kitten. We've got a
mountains
tired
sound
kitten over
colloquial.
here.
It may have a different name officially, but the Ular, there should be something about them. It's
You
a
want to come
magical
over here,
race.
sweetie?
They didn't look
You
human.
want to come over here?
Weird, there's nothing about them.
You wanna
They
come
must
over
be
here?
very
Let's do the
isolated.
stretchies, huh? Stretch those leggies.
Or someone's trying to hide something. Which would be weird and very hard to pull off. Forget I said that.
Such a sweet girl. You wanna go back there? Okay.
This is where I tried to. You just joined the resistance?
Oh, yes. No. Not really just. About half a year ago? Wait, more than that. Time flies when you're having fun. Well, fun.
Sometimes you need to make the best out of a bad situation.
Right. And it's my duty. We're doing good, important work here. Also, I didn't want to end up living the life my parents wanted for me.
I can identify with that.
This is so nice. I wish we were sisters. Can we be sisters? You don't have to answer that. Do you have any siblings?
I did. Sort of. Long story.
Yeah.
You?
Oh, lots. Boyfriend, do you have one of those?
I do. I think. We haven't spoken in a while, and he doesn't know. I think we need to have a long talk if I get back home. It's been a very tough year, for the both of us. I was asleep for a long time. I forgot a lot of the stuff that happened to me before I fell asleep. I tried to remember, but I couldn't. Until my memories caught up with me. Oh, Jesus. It's a long story. Very complicated. Maybe another time?
Yes, please?
Isn't she cute? Such a cutie, 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 kitty. This morning I wasn't quite reacting to her and just standing in the middle of my bedroom looking at my phone when suddenly she jumped from the cat tree onto my shoulders. Almost had a heart attack that time, but you know. The mighty huntress caught her comfy spot. See, the thing is that for us in school, we do not have a whole lot of required reading. Like, it's basically only the one book we are currently talking about in class. Not much else. And that amounts to maybe 3 books a year. You cutie. So when I heard that US schools often have like very extensive catalogs of required reading, I'm a bit, whoa, why would you do that? And sometimes it wasn't even proper books, so to speak. It was like plays that we read. So, I mean, they were bound in a book form, but, you know, not exactly novel length. Yep, no, we did not have that. Generally, we do not have that in Germany. Yeah. Should be good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's really good. Oh, okay. You're doing some damage and then you're good. Okay. Well, damage. You can just slide this back on. I don't know if there's extra noise for that. I have not recorded that yet. But yeah, imagine if you have to read 25 books every year and write reports on them. That's not a lot of fun. Like, I almost exclusively in my life read for entertainment and enjoyment, or wanting to learn something specifically, so yeah. That was... What was the author trying to say in chapter 3? What were they? Yeah. Sometimes it's not that deep. Bye, Elise.
I'm on a deadline. I guess I'll have to look elsewhere.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I really thought I'd find something. I feel terrible. Do you want to be my friend? Oh, I already asked you that. I'm coming on too strong, aren't I? I am, I can tell. Stop it, Anu.
No, not at all. I'd love to be friends. And thank you for helping me.
Much good that did. I really wish I knew who else could...
For the love of the festering demon shrimps of Jeharva, do I have to do everything in this place? I didn't spend all those years living on the streets of Marcuria, pilfering food and liberating fat purses to deal with this shite.
Look,
I swear I'd be better
it's
off
Bob.
sleeping in that Naxxus's stone tree. If I can't even get a mattress that isn't flea and maggot infested. Do your bleeding jobs, people. Is that too much to ask?
Look, it's Blind Bob.
Blind Bob?
Eh? What? Who's asking? Well, blessed be Miss Striped Britches.
He doesn't
You're
even
the
have...
lass what brought me mulled wine back when I'd hit rock bottom in Marcuria. What in the name of the eight-eyed octo-god of Tartillus are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing. Except for, not those words exactly.
Oh, I left my life of beggaring behind. Cleaned myself up. Joined the resistance. I'm a general now. I'm making a difference.
Good for Blind Bob. Yep. I mean, how is it impacting my life? It drained the joy of reading out of me. Very quickly.
He was theoretically blind, but now he can see. It makes less and less sense the more I think about it. What happened to your theoretical blindness?
Cured! I was blind, theoretically, but now I can see. To be honest, some days I wonder if I ever was theoretically blind, or if it was all hypothemetaphysical. You know, just in my head, like. It was simpler being blind Bob and resorting to beggaring and vagrancy than taking a long, hard look at myself in a speculum, particularly on account of the blindness. I wish me old pa could have lived to see me. He always believed in me, even when I didn't. To the bitter end, he told me I had potential. I nodded.
Good for
and
blind
wept
Bob's
and promised
dad.
to try my best. Then, as he drew his last ragged breath, I stole his purse and his breeches. Well, pa, I'm sorry about the breeches. I'm making something of life now. Making something of myself. I'm no longer blind Bob. Call me Bob who can see.
Nice.
General? Are you an actual general?
Aye. See these stripes? General Bob, that's me. I takes care of the logic sticks round here, so the place don't crumble to pieces. Shepherd's
Logic
busy
sticks,
with
yes.
the strategeering. Kian sorts out who to murder and how. Liko makes a fine job of being contrary, and Enu keeps everyone's spirits up. I mean, when she's not shooting Azadi soldiers in their eyeballs with her bow and arrow. Me, I make sure the larder's stocked, the sheets are clean, relatively speaking, and that the piss pots are empty. Can't go to war on a full bladder.
He is right, indeed.
I just can't imagine how the blind Bob I met in Mercuria turned into... How did you end up with the rebels?
Not long after you and I met, I overdosed on mulled wine. Spooked me good, that did. I figured I had two choices. Either spend the remainder of my days in the gutter, stinking of foreign spices and currants, and to be honest, there didn't seem to be a whole lot of days left. Or I could clean myself up, try to amount to something after a lifetime wasted on wine, women, and various gutters. The moment I looked up, I saw how the Azadi were running magicals out of Mercuria. I couldn't ignore it. It was disgraceful. I mean, magicals always treated me with kindness and respect. I felt I owed them. So, here I am, doing my part and paying my debts. Aside from the gambling at the bar tabs, mind you.
Lol.
And I feel 20 years younger to boot.
Good thing that theoretical blindness was cured.
Have you heard of the Purple Mountains?
Oh, aye. Aye, of course. Everyone's heard of the Turtle Mountains. They're...
No, sorry. Purple, not turtle.
That's what I said. Turtle. Right, of course. You don't know. Why would you? My apologies, lassie. See, I have a serious P deficiency. It's been a lifelong struggle.
Oh, that's P.
The Turtle Mountains.
P deficiency, yeah.
Do you know someone called Abnaxus?
Abnaxus? Now there's a name I haven't heard spoken in years. Where do you know it from?
Sorry, I just overheard. Actually, I met Abnaxus recently. Well, I dreamed about Abnaxus. Or maybe it was more like a vision. This sounds crazy, I know, but...
Sounds completely sane to me, lass.
I mean, he is Bob, we can see.
Visions. That's exactly the sort of fellow he was. Persistent, unpredictable, and not a little annoying. I met him when he was the Venar ambassador to Ireed. This was before the gutters, when I was still a dapper chap on the Mercurian party circuit. We hit it off, especially seeing as I was going blind, theoretically, and he saw everything, past, present, and future. Years later, as he was leaving town, he entrusted me with the key to his home, said to take care of it. I'd sleep there from time to time, very uncomfortable bog, musty smell, of ancient books and foreign weeds. I didn't much care for it, to be honest.
I'm sure you said something about a key to Abnaxus's house.
They called it the abode back then. Abnaxus's abode. Primitive
Abode.
accommodations, but
Not to be confused with a boat.
Central with a garden view. Very quiet at night.
And the key? Do you still have it? Sorry, this is really important.
Oh, I carry it with me every day. After all, it is a magic key. Figured it might do me lumbago some good.
What about this house? I mean, the abode.
Also still there, and not hard to find. Sits right circle in the center of the city green. Abnaxus carved it out of a petrified tree with his own morbidly huge hands.
They look a bit frail for that, but that's fine.
Authorities turned it into an historical landmark. Of course, no one can get inside on account of the Venar magic. Not without the key, at least.
This key, can I...
Oh, sure. Heavier than it looks, ain't it? More powerful than iron. Worth its weight in precious stones, and then some. This magic goes back to the first magic. None of that modern hocus pocus. You feel it in your fingers when you hold it. Tingles, don't it?
It does. Sorry, I know this is asking a lot, but can I...
Borrow it? Aye, why not? It's done the lumbago no good. And I don't have much use for the place, now that I've a proper bunk here. But keep it safe. Abnaxus left most of his belongings behind and entrusted me with their care. I'd hate to betray that trust.
I promise.
Well, Blind Bob, who is now Bob Who Can See. KCD 2 next week, yeah, I'm looking forward to that so much. Not sure if I'll be streaming it though. I thought about it, and then I figured, let's enjoy it for myself at first. That might be nice. And then maybe later, once I've had a playthrough all on my own, we can try a different playthrough on stream or something. But also, I kind of want to get back to art streams at some point. Yeah, so for now, the tentative plan is finish Dreamfall chapters, and I don't think we will finish that today, because I'm pretty sure I will cut it at 8 PM today, which is in about 1.5 hours. Getting tired, you know. And then continue with Dreamfall chapters until that one is done. After that, we will play Dustborn, which is by the same studio. Sorry. So yeah, I will try to play something else during the KCD hype. And yeah, the thing is, I kind of want to try and keep the activity on this channel regular. Not sure how well that will turn out, but who knows. I still don't have a video idea for March, and I still need to edit February's video. But hey, I've got the footage, and I hope the footage is usable.
She's really beautiful. Alien, intimidating, but statuesque and elegant.
You spoke with the general. Did you find what you were looking for?
It's a step in the right direction.
Good. I've asked them to ready a boat for you. Whenever you're ready, it will take you into the city. I may not fully understand your role, Zoe, but there's something about you that I've learned to have faith in the balance. The balance provides. The balance guides.
I also really like Zoe's
you must let it take
hairdo.
you wherever it leads, like a leaf on a river. Bend to its will.
I'll try.
We shall speak again, Zoe Castillo. When the winds have quieted, the clouds have parted, and the grass on the great plain stands straight and tall once more. There's a boat waiting.
Okay. Can't talk to her about Jakai.
They look like some sort of mer people. I wonder if they're real or just a myth.
They're real, alright. April met them and helped reunite them with their winged cousins. The Alar.
I hope it's not too far into town because, yeah, I've seen sturdier boats in bathtubs.
Yeah, same BP. I kind of want to spend this weekend just breezing through my latest playthrough of KCD so I can
Now I need to find the city green.
very much enjoy KCD 2.
I feel less alone with that silly bird around.
There he is.
You're back, and your head's still on. Did you swim?
Swim? No, boat. I boated. I mean, they dropped me off in a boat.
Impressive. So, what's the next step on our grand adventure? Tea and biscuits? A hearty nap, perhaps?
I'll be in
I
there.
need to find the city green and the home of Abnaxus.
I visit the city green every day to clean my feathers in the fountain. Follow me.
I fit right in with the locals.
I really wish you had wings.
So do I, Crow. Hey, are you okay?
Sure, why wouldn't I be?
I mean, April and...
Of course I'm not okay, okay? But I'm okay. I'll be okay. It's okay. We're okay. Don't worry about it, okay?
Okay.
That's a lot of a
She's not
case.
the first friend I've lost, and she won't be the last. You learn to roll with the punches. It's either that or punch back. Real hard.
Yes. I like Crow. Oh, look at him dancing. I like how they're slightly out of sync. Oh yay!
Oh, yay!
Oh yay!
We honor today the benefactors of the city of Mercuria for their honorable contributions to the welfare of our great capital. Adam Sizemore, Alexander J. Banks,
Oh, there's a Kickstarter supporters. Ain't that nice?
I like their style. Maybe I can introduce a line of Arcadia-influenced fashion when I get back.
So, how's business?
pretty good.
Here we are in the city green, and look over there. It is Obnoxious's boat.
People look friendly enough, but I only see humans, no magicals. What happened to them?
How's your memory coming along? Do you remember anything about this place now?
I worked so hard to remember, but no, not much. It was winter.
True. Winter changes everything. What with the snow and the ice and all.
And the city looked different. Smaller.
It probably has grown a bit.
But no, I don't really remember anything at all.
Perfectly fine. I also remember very little, but then I am a bird with a bird brain. So what can you expect?
I like how self-aware Crow is, to be honest. Oh,
What's
look.
going on here? Isn't that... Are they trying to chop down Abnaxus's abode? Great. That's great.
Also,
So this is it. Abode of, big ugly thing what speaks funny?
Apparently so.
And there's someone else here.
Apparently so.
Huh.
This unholy tree can knock down the electrical tank. Seriously.
country. They'll see I have the power to get things done. Maybe then I can stop licking the arses of the Azadi. Goddess this and goddess that. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth, sucking up to their feminine deity. Give me a world without gods and goddesses, a world ruled by humans and true Northlanders. No magicals, no supernatural women folk, no superstitious invaders. A world by and for man. The woman in her rightful place at home.
Isn't he just charming?
Go on, a member of the voting public. I honour Hilarious Esquire at your service, madam. But I'm sure I don't need to introduce myself to you. You've seen my face in print and in public appearances. You know me as an honourable and truthful fellow who stands with the common man. And woman. We shan't forget the common woman. Yes, yes. I'm, of course, running for Commissioner of City Watch, a position sorely and desperately in need of new blood. The Watch needs strength. It needs direction. It needs humanity. In other words, it needs me.
He's gunning for
yeah,
a
no.
political position with the City Watch. I wonder what his end game. You're running for City Watch?
Indeed, the Watch is in dire need of strong male leadership in this time of dark crisis.
Male?
As you well know, the current commissioner, a person of the female persuasion, has failed to maintain order in the city in these dark, trying times. She's been soft on sorcery, magnanimous with magicals. She's indulged the occult, and she's extended an open hand to non-humans, acting in discord with our foreign benefactors. Oh, it's understandable she's weak. She's sentimental. She's merely a woman, and she's not been able to properly inspire the men of the Watch to take appropriate action against our occult immigrants. As soon as I'm elected, this will
He's so
change.
charming.
We will honour Azadi law and make Mercuria pure again. No
So
more
charming.
magic, no more magicals. And our women folk can once again return to home and hearth to be pampered and protected by their
Welcome
husbands,
back, VP.
fathers and brothers.
We're currently talking to this charming man. He is a speciesist, a sexist, a fascist. He's all the ists that you do not, that you should not want to be.
It looks like they're trying to just... Why are you trying to knock down this tree?
Well, it's not just a tree. It's an affront to common decency and humanity. This so-called domicile was the dark and dangerous den of one of the most militant of magicals. An abominable beast that threatened our young and our women by its mere existence. Eradicating this occult stone tree from our historic green is
I mean,
not just my election promise to voters.
Look at his haircut.
God's given
That
responsibility
one is pretty,
to human being.
He appears to be an Azadi supporter. I wonder how
a
genuine.
pretty, you know, mustache man.
I take it you're happy with the Azadi occupation?
No, I wouldn't call it an occupation, not anymore. The Azadi came to save us from the Terran invaders and they stayed to protect us against all magicals. They're our benefactors, not our oppressors. But the resistance has put us all at risk. Lest
Yep,
we establish
when they
an
try
independent
to
world,
talk about,
vulnerable,
oh, but the
Azadi
women and the
are
children.
meant to return to Azadir. For believe me, they will. While they promised as much, this is not their land, and this is why I run for office. To build a Mercuria by and for humans, one that can stand the test of time and stand up against occult invaders. We must invest in the future, and you can't spell future without owner Hilaris.
Oh yeah, I can't spell the future without him.
Let's see if I can get him talking about himself. He sounded more than happy to do so. I've had enough. Well,
So
best
much
of luck
enough.
with everything.
Luck is the lazy man's excuse for failure. Luck is an occult idea. I create my own destiny, young madam, and so should you. Here's my advice to you. Find yourself a decent human husband and start breeding decent human
Blah.
babies. This is how you can best contribute to our common manifest destiny. And remember, a vote for honour is a vote for humanity.
Yeah. I need another shower.
She can do. Oh, I'll tell you that myself.
So what now?
I don't know. Do you have any suggestions?
We kill them, bury their bodies, and then go about our lives as if nothing happened.
That's disturbing.
I know, I'm dark.
I'm really not in the mood for killing today. Or any day.
Fine, then you come up with something.
I agree with Crow, Zoe. Get the axe from the guy who cannot swing it properly at a magically protected door, and then go full axe murder at them.
Force me to take over and embarrass you in front of everyone. It's a tree, goddammit.
Is this based on true events? I mean, this was published 10-ish years ago.
Crow, could you fly over there for me?
Why?
Just trust me.
Why?
Jesus, please, Crow.
Fine, pardon me for wanting to play a role in my own destiny. I'll do it.
Okay, I guess we need to annoy the guy first.
Again?
That's it.
You're
The
running
home of
That's the
Abnaxis.
magic.
Now, I just need to find a way inside.
And Crow's returning. Probably not happy.
I got nothing. I mean, aside from murdering, but you seem to be so against that all of a sudden.
But, yeah, so why are you against that?
Yeah, I know.
Off you go, Crow. Okay, so that did not really do anything. Put that back.
Are you doing this just to annoy me?
I feel better having Crow around, even though I'm not sure what he can do. Still, a useless sidekick is better than no sidekick. I'm not saying he's useless.
I think, if I remember correctly.
What kind of shoddy job are the Azadi doing when there are still talking birds flapping about? They should provide us with a few of their... That goddamn talking bird! Magical aberration! They'll get my hands on a filthy feathered thing. I'll twist its scrawny little... language. What can I do for you, young madam?
About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes, what about it?
I just saw it.
Where? Go look for that goddamn bird over there.
Yes, meanwhile we are running. And
Someday soon I'm gonna complain to the Guild of Sidekicks about this.
yes, we know the Guild of Sidekicks is a real thing in Arcadia. He told us that in the last game. Pshing!
Soft-headed fool. We'll need to carry him home to have someone look at his head. The tree can wait until tomorrow. You do the carrying. I'd do it myself, but someone needs to lead the way and keep an eye out for potholes.
What?
Brilliant!
Oh man.
First, I did my thing, and then that goofball tried to hit me with a rock, and then stuff happened, and Dung for Brains got knocked out, and then they all left. End scene. It was almost like one of those puppet shows that Wizard puts on in the square. It was hilarious!
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
That's the most fun I've had since...
Since?
I don't know. I guess since I hung out with April all those years ago.
We will get in here now.
Locked, but I have the key.
I got a call for my birthday, had to be used this month. Who plans international travel in less than a month?
There must be magic here because
that is
this
rushed.
makes no sense. Things can't be bigger on the inside than on the outside. Then again, why should I be surprised? I've seen weirder things. Weird is my new normal. Right, so, clues. Without a reference to the Purple Mountains, that map won't help me.
Dancing has half the symbol of the balance on it, as does the ceiling.
That's interesting.
Someone. Who's? Oh, God.
I must apologize, ma'am. I didn't mean to frighten you. Zoe Castillo. You're the last person I expected to find here.
Brian, right?
Right. Brian. Brian Westhouse.
It's been a while.
We spent a few days in cramped quarters on a small airship. I'd be surprised if you didn't remember me.
It's been a confusing year. For a while, I remember nothing. Even when I tried my best to remember, I couldn't. Well, not until now.
I know that feeling all too well, Miss Castillo. So you're back in Mercuria, and in this place of all places. How in the name of the balance did you get inside? People have been trying for years, but this house has strong wards. Vinar magic, the oldest there is. And now I understand why. It's a treasure trove. Wait, is that the annals of dreaming?
I don't know.
God,
Is it?
That's a lost treasure. Only 5 were ever made.
I'm not sure I want to tell this man absolutely everything yet. Why be secretive about it? I'm sure I can trust him.
No.
I know my way around wards.
So I see. Your talents run deeper than I remember, Miss Castillo. I'm impressed. Pardon my curiosity, but what are you looking for here? Abnaxis himself vanished a
Cosplay
decade
tourist,
ago.
yeah. I would like to cosplay a tourist as well, but I will settle for cosplaying a dead person in my bed.
I should trust Brian. There's no point hiding anything from him. I'm trying to find out where Abnaxis went after he left Mercuria.
And you believe the answer's in here somewhere. You're probably right. Looks like I picked the perfect day for a stroll in the green. I was wondering why that odorous Hilarious fellow wasn't still trying to chop this tree down. Now I know. Let's see if we find anything interesting, shall we?
Those are some portentous looking books. I wish I could read them. Abnaxis must have been a big believer in crystals. Or maybe this is how people light their houses. Maybe this is totally normal for Arcadia.
Interesting.
This place has the slightly tacky ambience of a New Age shop. Abnaxis was a very well-read man, thing.
At least Abnaxis had a lot of books. Whether he read them all, I don't know.
There are enough musty old books here to fill a university library's special collection of musty old books.
This is fascinating.
Remember, there should be another note of sorts. Maybe on the ground?
All those years and it was right here.
Someone's been sleeping in my bed, said Papa Bear, before mauling Goldilocks and devouring her whole. Don't ever mess with fairy tale creatures.
Okay.
Obnaxis
Not going
must
to lie
have
in
a
bed
big
then.
belief in crystals. Or maybe this
Something
is
with
how
some
people like their
Scandinavian
houses.
place.
Maybe
That
this
sounds
is
nice.
normal for Arcadia. Those are some portentous looking books. I wish I could read them. Obnaxis was a very well-read man, thing. Since this place is so much bigger on the inside than the outside, I thought maybe it existed in a pocket dimension of sorts. But I can still see Mercuria out there, so... Obnaxis must have made the bed before leaving for good. That's kind of sad and eerie.
I was wrong about that part.
Oh, look, another note.
Now I know.
I also like that this bench here is just the same as we've seen it in The Longest Journey, way back when.
Have you found anything of interest? Keep looking. This place is a treasure trove.
What do you think this means?
I'm not sure there's much to learn from that one.
This looks interesting.
The first dreamer references in the annals of dreaming. That's this book right here. And the chapter about the first dream, it's certainly a starting point. Let's see what it says.
Can you read that book?
I've lived in Arcadia for decades, and there hasn't been much to do aside from studying ancient texts, so yes, I can read this book. Let's see, the chapter in question speaks of the Ular. They are said to be wardens.
Did you grab a
of
few
the
mental health
dreaming
days? Yeah,
one,
that sounds really nice.
whatever that means.
Do that.
It's a rough translation. The English language isn't quite up to the task. The Ular and the Yete, one people that split into two. That sounds familiar. It says here the Yete left the Purple Mountains to go south to burrow into the ground. Something about a well of dreams.
This would be those troll things we saw in the last game.
This is true and how much is fantasy or prophecy. It's a difficult book to decipher. There's also something about two dreamers becoming one. It's vague. This is almost certainly a prophecy of some sort. The Ular live on Cloud Peak. It's in the mountains of Yedra. Where's that on the map? Ah, there it is. Straight north across the plains, right in the middle of the border mountains. This is an old book, so I don't know if they still live there. I've never heard of the Ular. They might all be dead. I'm not sure how useful this is to you, but there it is.
Okay.
That note fell out of the annals when Westhouse turned the pages. What do you think this means? This note fell out from the pages of the annals. What's a soulless stone?
I'm not sure. The soul stone was taken from Luke's by the warlock Clax. It must be retrieved or the past,
Clax.
present, and future.
We've heard this name
will
in
cease
2
to be.
previous games,
That sounds
which is
interesting.
all the previous games.
It does indeed. I don't know about any soul stone, but I'm guessing this Clax fellow does. I wonder if I've not
The
seen
Yeti.
Clax.
It's the
April
Yeti.
told me his story. He was a two-year wizard who resided in the surrounding
That sounds fun.
castles near the border mountains.
I've never watched
April said
wrestling,
he
but
taught him a
that
lot.
sounds
She
fun.
didn't get into any details, but he lost his castle. Last I heard, he's doing children's theater here in town. Reformed, apparently, if that's a thing a wizard is capable of. Sounds like this soul stone is important.
How do I go about finding it?
The clue's right here in the text. Roper, Clax, wizard, and puppeteer. I'd start there if I were you.
Okay.
I don't know where to go next. I should stay here and look for more clues.
Oh, wait. You take the map.
I'm sure Obnaxus won't mind me borrowing this. I'll return it to him in person, if I make it to Cloud Peak.
I knew
Also,
it. I knew it.
let's examine this. It's a stamp from the map merchant. You know, the one in the first game that's shouting, maps, maps, come buy some maps the entire time. We were an errand boy girl for him.
Obnaxus left so much behind. There's a wealth of information here.
I think I have what I need. I should get going. Should we...
Would you mind terribly if I stayed here to read these books?
Well, it's private property, isn't it?
Obnaxus isn't coming back, and I've been itching for a chance to peruse his library for years now. I promise I won't remove anything or make a mess.
You might have the best of intentions, but I made a promise to blind Bob. I'd feel awful if anything happened to Obnaxus's abode.
I mean, imagine we let him stay here and do not lock the door behind us with the ward. And this Honor Hilarious guy is coming back. Also, you know, now that I'm saying Honor Hilarious, that last name also speaks volumes.
It doesn't look like Ryan's going to do any damage to the place. He's respectful and curious. It couldn't hurt to let him stay.
It
He
can.
might have the... I'm sorry, I don't think I can let you stay in here.
I'm not sure I need your permission.
I...
Only joking. I understand. I'll take my leave now, Miss Castillo. I certainly hope we'll see each other again soon.
My thing was pink life feud, melodrama, simple storylines, easy to see past. The mustache turning back.
Didn't you say something about a wizard and a puppet show?
No,
No, you did. You said something about a show in the square.
I did not.
He did.
Oh, right. Roper Clax's Fingerlings.
Roper
That
Clax.
show's great. A modern classic.
Clax. He's the wizard April Ryan fought.
That's right. He was behaving badly, so she fought him and trapped him inside some sort of calculating machine. Pretty clever stuff.
Where can I find this puppet show?
I'll show you.
Let's go watch a puppet show. It's a wonderful puppet show.
I feel better having Crow around, even though I'm not sure what he can do. Still, a useless sidekick is better than no sidekick. I'm not saying he's useless.
Look over there. The Fingerlings. April and Clax. Oh, here, we can't go a bit closer here. Isn't that fun? Look at evil April and cute and innocent little Clax.
Roper Clax, I presume. He looks wizardly, as in how I expected wizards to look when I was 10.
If you'll seek an autograph, you must purchase my book first. It's on sale today. Only
No, sorry. I need to talk to you.
talk. Well, I only have a few minutes before my show begins, but I'm sure I can spare a couple of them for a pretty young thing like you.
Oh, the
It's an
finger.
Odd name. The Fingerlings.
Ah, my beloved finger puppets, beloved by all children and critics alike. Gilbert Ruffin of the Daily Mercurian called myself...
Yeah, the facial hair is a choice.
and wrote that it was quite impossible to look away. I couldn't believe my eyes, and like a slow-motion cart wreck. You see, the fingerlings represent a revolution in finger puppeteering, or as I call it, fingering, trademark and patent pending.
Sweetie.
The women in particular are quite ecstatic about it. Stay for the show. I guarantee a good time.
Didn't he in Do you remember April Ryan?
April Ryan. Oh, yes, of course, absolutely, certainly, naturally. The bitter...
The brave young woman who came to my castle and stole me, and helped me put my sorceress past behind me.
Yes, he did.
He's So, about April.
Why does anyone want to talk about April Ryan? She was just a weak little human who stumbled onto things she didn't No, I must apologize.
You know, you had dinner, sweetie. I know, I was there. I gave it to you.
Now I'm a different person.
He doesn't believe me, I think.
Yeah, she suffered an ignoble death at the hands of our Azadi benefactors. What a shame. What a terrible, terrible shame.
This has to be... You are Roper Clax, right? The wizard?
Who told you that?
Well, that sign, for one.
No, the wizard part. Who told you? I mean, I'm merely a humble finger puppeteer trying to make an honest living in a cold and heartless world.
But you were a wizard once.
Fully rehabilitated, I don't go anywhere near sorcery, not anymore. You should really read my highly acclaimed and best-selling memoir, A Farewell to My Wizarding Ways. It's a thrilling story of redemption and romance, of dashing heroes
Just a little nap.
villainesses, of flying castles and curious calculating devices. Every word of it as true as the night is dark and the day is bright.
Sweetie! No! Leave it alone. You're not getting anything right now. The vet said you're fat. I'm sorry. And I agree. Oh. The way he looked back when I said I agree. Meow meow. Meow.
I might as well get right to it.
Second dinner and third breakfast. He'd sign up for that immediately.
Do you recall owning a soul stone?
Sweetie, leave that alone. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I was just wondering, since there are so many impressive tales about your powers where I come from.
And where would that be?
That was a long time ago. In another life. You dog.
Sweetie.
Person now.
I want you to leave that alone.
I was just wondering what
You're not
happened to the
getting
stone.
anything.
She took that bitch.
Balance? Pardon me? I don't know where
He
that
probably
came
is.
from.
Who?
The Yaga, the wicked witch of the north, as these simpletons call
Joke's on you. I'm the last of my bloodline,
who
sweetie.
and what
Yeah.
she truly is. She lurks in Riverwood in the dark places. She feeds on that stone like a...
Like I said, that's in the past, and I've left it all behind long ago. Now I make an honest living bringing joy to children through my most excellent and revolutionary finger puppet theatre. And on that note, I must beg your pardon, young miss. The show is about to begin.
Can we please talk again afterwards? I have some more questions.
Sure. Absolutely. After the show. Yes. Toodaloo.
Alright, let's watch a show.
Here we go.
Oh, that's still a cutscene. Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, humans and, well, humans, and you, Azadi soldier standing over there, you're welcome to watch, just don't rattle your sabers or rustle your suits. Welcome to this morning's performance of The Fingerlings. I am your host and puppeteer, Rupa Klax.
That sounds fun.
My book is available for purchase with a free personalized dedication. Speak to me after the show. A donation is both appreciated and expected. Drop your coins into the box after the show. Remember that every iron piece goes towards a good purpose.
Woohoo! Go Fingerlings!
My beloved Fingerlings, handcrafted reproductions of renowned actors from across Arcadia, immortalized in finger puppet form by skilled artisans. Using only the finest fabrics and natural materials, these lovely creatures are as dear to me as children, and as talented and protean as the finest human players. You're all welcome to approach the stage after the show, of course.
Roboclax is a hoot.
Miniatures up close and intimately. No food, no touching, no children. And now, beloved audience, prepare yourselves for a journey into mystery, for a true story of wizardry and magic. I present to you the tale of the good-hearted wizard and the villainous winch. Once upon a time, in the distant north, there lived a kindly old wizard in a wonderful flying castle.
One way to recount this.
This very friendly wizard liked to tease and toy with the people of the land, and sometimes he would do silly things like turn them into stone or furry animals and bottle up the wind. Naturally, he meant no harm, and the people of the land loved the wizard like they would a grandfather, a very young and very, very handsome grandfather. But one day, an evil sorceress from a distant land came to visit the kindly wizard.
I love this weekend.
Ugly, selfish witch didn't understand that the wizard was only trying to make people happy. She used her dark sorcery to steal all of his possessions.
Young and handsome.
Inside a tiny little box where the gentle wizard was barely able to breathe.
I like the idea though of having like little finger socks kind of, and then just gluing something to them. Sounds like an interesting idea.
Pledged eternal allegiance to the wandering god in return for vengeance against the cruel witch who trapped him. Together they...
There he is, Commander. The dangerous loon who's corrupting our youth with his occult finger rings.
What? What's this? What are you doing? What's going on? You can't... Hey! Hey! Hands off!
You're teaching children of magic, old man. You ought to know better.
Release me, you dishonorable brute!
By the authority vested in me by the Greater Azadi Empire and the Emissary, and in accordance with provisional imperial law prohibiting any and all teachings of occult magic, I'm taking you into custody.
You can't do this! You don't know who I am!
Tell it to the magistrate, wizard.
My fingerlings! My precious handcrafted fingerlings! No!
Poor Clarks.
I cannot believe that they arrested him. What a travesty.
Can we expect a video series where you play out the story of Soul's journey via finger puppets? No. No. I honestly have very little interest in revisiting this story.
I didn't see that coming.
I guess the Azadi aren't fans of creepy puppet shows either.
I think it had more to do with him being a wizard. Okay, shit. So what now? He was my only lead to the Soul Stone. All I have to go on is something about a Yaga and Riverwood.
Riverwood? I know Riverwood. I've been to Riverwood. If it's Riverwood you need, I know how to get to Riverwood.
Really? And the Yaga? The Wicker Witch?
I don't know anything about Yagas, but I do know something about witches in Riverwood. On my last trip there, we had a close encounter with one of them. That witch is toast, of course, but I can probably find my way back to Riverwood. It's north. We go north. Wait, which way is up? Yeah, north.
Okay. Okay. That's something, right? Much better than nothing. We just need a way to get north that doesn't involve me walking all the way.
Or me flying. I'm not flying all that way. I tire easily.
Poor old man Crow.
I feel a cunning plan coming on. Follow me, Zoe.
Uh-oh.
It's either a cunning plan, or I need the toilet. But I'm pretty sure it's a cunning plan.
We shall trust in Crow's gut, I guess. Yeah, I said gut, not feed the cat.
I still can't believe you pulled off the voice and the whole fake hand thing.
The hat looked great on you.
Totally. Not so sure about the beard, though. My face is itchy. Speaking of faces, I can never show mine in Mercuria again. Not after that last bit we did.
If everything goes well, you won't have to.
At least we have a ride. Can I trust this thing?
They're docile cows, the Elguan. Just leave it to me. Mush, Daisy, mush!
Whoa, whoa, I think you're upsetting her.
I'll leave the cowgirling to you. I'll fly ahead and scout the terrain instead. Don't lose sight of me!
They're having so much fun in Mercuria.
How much longer will this journey take? Must be nearly a week now.
It's been less than 2 days. I'm beginning to regret bringing you along.
Yes,
I mean, today's workday felt like a week, so I'm with Liko on that one.
Have any regrets?
And people say you have no sense of humor. If there was ever a time to make peace with Liko, this is likely it. Maybe there's still a chance. I'm sorry about your father. I know that may not amount to much now, but I was a different person then. I was blind to the possibility that there could be more than one truth. There's been so much death on the road to this place. I murdered an innocent man during my escape from Friar's Keep. He begged me to, but I still don't know if I did the right thing. I ran Balsebakim through and watched him bleed to death so that I could make my escape through a blood magic portal. I still wonder if his sacrifice was worth it. Have I repaid that debt? Shepard believes so, but many thought him a better man than I, so why did he have to die? I've tortured and murdered men. What did I gain from these actions? What did it change? What would have been different had I acted differently? All of these choices, Liko, they add up. My soul is heavy. The others believe me unaffected because I carry on as if nothing happened. But their faces and voices are there when I close my eyes. Those deaths never leave me.
So yeah, those were the choices we made in this game.
There are no excuses for the wrongs I've committed, but I am trying to heal the wounds I've inflicted. It's a long journey, Liko. And
I know.
It's the longest journey. Just
When
saying.
you arrived from Friar's Keep, I wanted you dead.
Really? I couldn't tell.
People say you have no sense of humor.
They do?
We've been through much since then. I believe I know you. A little. You've taken up arms against your own people, risking shame, death, and your immortal soul. Because you believe they're misguided. It cannot be easy being hated and feared by both sides. I may still despise you because you murdered my father. may still dislike you because you're an arrogant and intolerant shit. But I respect you, Kiara.
I mean, he despises him for just being that. Okay, we do not have much time. Let's try this.
That trust goes both ways, Nico.
Well, I'm taking a nap. This half of the hold is mine. Stick to your side, or I may stab you in my sleep.
Don't worry. I've no intention of cuddling up next to you.
Aww. But why not?
Are you awake?
We have an intimate moment unlocked.
This has now changed.
Did I ever tell you how my society views people like us?
I don't believe so.
The Dole Antiqua consider themselves...
They're not in prison, they're just in a cloud ship, smuggling themselves into a prison camp.
Always had to hide who I am from my family and friends. If they knew the truth, I'd be ostracized. Tolerance, it seems, has its limits.
I think this is the confession that Liko indeed is also gay.
This thing we share doesn't change how they feel about us. It's strange. Strange, but liberating.
With the Resistance, you are who and what you decide to be, regardless of colour and creed, gender and religion, and... I thought you loved April Ryan.
I did. I do, but
Okay, he bi.
not like that.
Okay,
It was
he not
someone
bi.
I cared deeply about her. Always will.
So,
But I
more
could
gay,
never
I
have
guess.
shared my life with her. I still miss her every day. She gave me strength.
Nah, I'm going back to sleep. We have a long day ahead of us tomorrow.
A day of sitting in the dark, bickering about who passed gas.
Like I said, a long day.
Meow. 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 And up comes the kitten. Up comes the kitten. I've got a kitten. I've got a kitten. I've got a kitten. He is not very happy about that. Meow. 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 Oh, look, her buckles are blinking in and out of existence.
Well, fuck. Oh, I mean, that hurt.
Never trust an Elguan. Cowardly cows.
Oh, something must have spooked it. What do we do now?
This place looks familiar. I think we're close. In fact, I think we're...
Leave! Go! Or I'll call the others!
Whoa, hey there, I'm friendly and unarmed.
You're human. You can't be Bird? Crowbird?
Hello. Hey, you're that fretful furry thing we met the first time we came through here. Ben Franklin.
Ben Bandu. This isn't the same human who accompanied
You know, BP promises you
This is my
ham.
new human. She's mostly harmless.
You have to be a good boy to get ham.
Don't be rude.
Yes, good boy. That's what you have to be.
I guess. Hello.
Hello. Are you the new Bandu Mbata?
Bamboo. What? No, I have no idea. I'm Zoe.
You're a dreamer.
So
He
they
knows
keep
something.
saying. I'm not very good at it. How did you know?
We live close to the dreaming here. Her dreams surround us. The Yaga.
That's it. That's the one we're looking for, right, Zoe? The Yaga.
You're looking for the Yaga? On purpose?
Yes.
Are you mad?
Oh, I'm not. Her, I'm not so sure about.
You know the Yaga?
She lives in this forest. We do not speak her name. She's mean.
Teddy Bear probably knows more about the Yaga. We'll save time if we ask the Ewok to show us the way to the Yaga.
Zoe is kind of judgmental.
We need to find her right now, but we can't bring Furball with us. We'll save time. Teddy Bear, who is she?
The Yaga? She's old. Really old. She's been around since long before my people came to this forest. Once, she had many servants. Witches, warlocks, evil ones. Like in the stories told by the elders. But her servants are all gone now. So she woke up and crossed into our world. She doesn't belong here. But she's lonely and hungry.
Hungry. Great. Well, we still have to find her. She has the Soul Stone.
The Soul Stone? I've heard of the Soul Stone. The Yaga took it from the fallen fortress of her warlock.
Warlock? Roper Clax worked for the Yaga?
They all did. The Gribbler, Clax, all the evil
Gribbler
witches,
being
warlocks
that
of the Northlands.
evil hag that we followed into the woods during the longest journey.
April Ryan
Sweetie!
imprisoned the warlock and killed the witch. She
You're a
saved us
bad
all.
boy. Not a good boy, a bad one. That's what
The
you are.
Azadi came with sharp
Yeah,
blades
you're a bad
and
boy.
metal tubes that spewed fire.
A bad boy.
They murdered most of us. Some fled east. I'm the only one left here now.
That's terrible.
So,
I'm so sorry.
now I told him
One day
that he is a
they'll
bad
come
boy.
back. All the surviving Banda.
Sweetie,
Until then,
go lie down on the
I'll
other side of
take
the
their
table
bones.
again.
And I sing
Go on,
for them,
scooch over.
for all of us. This soul stone, it's important.
Are you not listening?
You'll use it to fight the Azadi?
That's part of it, yes.
I'll take you to the Yaga. Or as close as I dare go to her lair, anyway.
Great! I was expecting you to say no. And by expecting, I mean hoping.
Does the bird always speak like that?
I'm afraid so. Lead the way, Ben.
Such toddler energy, yeah. Maybe I can open the balcony door and trick him to go outside.
The Yaga's beyond the bridge. Once you cross that, you're in
you
her
want to go
lair.
outside too?
You're not coming with?
Did you not hear me when I said she was hungry? No, I'm not coming with you. The walls of that place are thin. and she
Ha ha
has
ha ha,
no
the
bed.
children are now outside.
A wise
Fresh
decision,
air.
Tiny man. Come on, Zoe, let's turn around and head back with Ben Ben. Maybe catch a fat squirrel and roast it for dinner.
This is what we came here for. If we don't get the Soul Stone...
Everyone dies, the world ends, no more Christmases, blah blah blah. I'm so sick of walking into one perilous scenario after the other. After we're done with this one, no more adventures. I swear to the feather gods of old.
You'll know you're there when you see the Gribbler's old house. She was the witch who lived here before. The Gribblers served the Yaga, and that's where she came through from the beyond.
Will you wait for us, Ben?
I'll wait until nightfall. But if you're not back by then,
We'll be back.
And I had such a craving for crispy squirrel.
Naked, twisting branches blocking what little light there is. Check. This is all very grim. I'm expecting an evil queen and a sleeping beauty at any time. If this was the entrance to a haunted house, I'd say they'd gone overboard.
Okay, I can't run in here, so we just get
Murder of ravens!
to see
I
the
don't
scenery.
feel very welcome. I mean, this isn't just a bad sign, it's all the bad signs, all at once, like a grab bag of ill omens. There are plenty of stones lying about. Let's just pick one and pretend it's the soul stone. It's not like anyone would know what it's supposed to look like.
They've got that whole normal things that should look quaint and safe except they look horrifically scary thing down to a fine art. I'm glad I have Crow here. Regardless of how useless he may be at times, he's still company. I'll take company over no company anytime.
My tiny bird heart.
Oh. Who they?
That's so not reassuring. And I used to like cats.
Go. Leave. Turn around.
Dark,
Don't come
scary
any
cave.
further.
No way to get around it.
She's here.
Fairy tale conventions
Dogs,
never fail.
incense, and
Nice
rotting flesh.
miserable.
Smells like witches, all right. Is it my imagination? Or is the light changing? Is it getting darker? Am I going blind? Help! Do you hear voices? I hear voices. I don't like disembodied voices. Disembodied voices are never a good sign.
Is that where the Yaga lives? It looks like a house. I mean, a scary house, sure, but still just a house. I feel strange. They're speaking. When I was in a coma. Inside story time. I must be on the border between waking and dreams.
The wicked witch is gone, but she is here now. She'll eat you up,
Weeds and
like
vines,
she ate all of
covering
us.
everything.
She tricked us. She trapped us. She cooked us. She ate us. We're the children that never left. It's too late to save us. Save yourself.
Who bothers me? Who bothers the Yaga?
Okay, so maybe
That
not just
is
a house.
ominous.
after all. You have something that's not yours.
Leave, monkey.
Not until you give me the soul stone.
I know, the house is kind of
What you
moving.
speak of.
Whoa, my whole body's tingling. I can change things. There are 3 minds in there. But which one's the Yaga? I can hear several voices, all of them angry. It's so loud, so strong. I can't keep listening. She's too strong.
Yeah, Crow is out of here. So, this was a house. A very hungry house.
We are here at the end of things. I want you.
Let me go, you bitch!
She's awake.
She's so angry.
Get away. Run as fast as you can.
Oh, we blew up the door. Oh, and there's something there. I just gotta keep it in
I
view.
think I need to get through that door.
And now we did.
I'm pretty sure the sky didn't look like that before I passed through the cave.
Forever.
Oh, I think I need to go back again. So when aha, see, I have no idea how I did that, but it worked. That was a hungry house. Not hungry, hangry. Reminded me of Arno.
Oh,
9-hour
this sucks.
international flight
Wait,
in
the
a middle
sky?
seat.
Is this story time?
Yeah, no, aisle seats. Aisle seats are great.
Older. It looks a lot older.
Kind of reminiscent of story time though. Look at the sky. Got some auroras there. Not the borealis or australis type. But
Hush, sister. Don't speak to it. Just let it lose itself in the dark. It'll weaken, and then we can eat it.
It'll probably taste honey sweet, like a newborn babe.
Do not underestimate this one, sisters. There's something different about it.
Hello?
Maybe not so clever after all.
We're hungry. We need to eat.
Not long now. You must be tired, monkey. Your eyes grow heavy. Sleep. We'll watch over you.
Show yourselves.
show yourselves, I'm dying to meet you. Literally dying to meet you.
Is it not asleep yet?
No.
Lie down and shut your eyes, monkey. Let us feed.
That's not going to happen.
Not creepy. Aw.
It answers back.
Dear.
Like a thing with a
Sweet,
mind of its
sweet
own.
ladies.
A very clever monkey.
This one has spirit and something else, something powerful.
Okay, I think we're done with the talking. Okay, I got you. Not quite.
You're a dreamer.
And you're the Wicker Witch of
Now,
the
no,
North.
there's no need for insults. We are...
A Yaga.
No monkey has ever been here before. We're curious about you.
We?
The sisters.
Bayeb.
Ayaga.
Bayeb Ayar. Baba Yaga.
Older than time. Older than memory. Old as darkness. Always three.
Not always, sister. In the beginning, the Yaga was one, and then everything unraveled.
Light came, worlds were born, monkeys bred, and became legion.
John Wick.
Became three.
You are from across the divide. From a world ruled by machines.
That's right.
But not really here at all. Dreaming.
Apparently so.
We thought there was only one dreamer.
You were mistaken.
Sorry, it's kind of a manufactured one.
Made you.
Just
That's
saying.
Interesting. We didn't see this coming. We do so love surprises.
What do you want from us, monkey?
The Soul Stone. You stole it.
Lux stole it first. Only fair that we stole it back. What do you want with it?
To bring it back where it belongs. To cure Lux. Lux is the...
Lux is the first dreamer. We know, oh, we know. You cannot teach us things, monkey. We were there in the darkness, in the time, before all this terrible brightness, before you monkeys spoiled it. We had the Soul Stone then. It fed us and made us strong, but Lux took it so that Lux could dream. We were there when Lux dreamed the first dream and the stars were born and everything came apart. If we give you the stone, we fade from memory. We will be forgotten. It's all that anchors us when there's no one left to worship and fear us.
But they do worship you, don't they? In the city, they've built effigies to the Wicker Witch.
The Wicker Witch.
A bedtime story, a spineless fairy tale for nestlings. No one truly fears the Yaga anymore. Our power is diminished.
I don't know. People need darkness. They need to be frightened. In my world, scary is popular. There are films, games, haunted houses.
Playthings. We are less than we were. We remember feeding, our stomachs bloated with flesh and fear.
Well, things change. That's how it goes.
Maybe, instead of giving you the soul stone, we eat you up. All your delicious memories.
You just got some of the memories back. Now you want to eat it.
Your soul will keep us warm and sated.
How's that going to help anyone?
Help? What makes you think we'll help? We owe the universe nothing, monkey. We owe looks.
Maybe the kitties have cooled down a bit now.
Perhaps. If you give us a little morsel, a taste of you, what can you offer us?
Offer?
A sin. A secret. Something dark. Something you keep deep inside and fear to reveal.
Oh, we don't have a whole lot.
I promised Hannah I wouldn't tell. I betrayed a friend's trust and revealed her secret to someone else.
Not a betrayal. Not a selfish lie, not cowardice. This nibble tastes like ash and only serves to stoke our ravenous hunger.
Still, we'll take this little piece of you.
We do not have a lot to regret. We played very well.
In exchange, you'll give me the soul stone?
We will not. We made no promises. The soul stone is ours. We need it.
If you do that, you'll not only be destroying everything and everyone, you'll be all alone. Who will worship and fear you when they're all gone?
So what else can you offer us, monkey? What can you give of yourself to prove that this matters?
I don't know.
You demand that we give up the thing that feeds us and keeps us warm. And you cannot make a similar sacrifice.
You're right.
Sweeties,
I can't.
what are you doing?
I don't have what you're asking for. I'm human. I've made terrible decisions, but I don't linger on those decisions. I move forward and live with the consequences. Shame, anger, disappointment, regret. That's not what feeds me. I survive because I let go every day. Because I have hope and faith in the future. Not because I look back. That goes for most people. And all I want is to give those people a chance to make their choices, good or bad, and carry on living and learning. If that's not enough for you, then I have nothing. And if I don't, if I fail to bring the soul stone to the first dreamer, Lux dies. The dream ends. There will be no one around to remember any of us, or the choices we've made that brought us here. It all hinges on this moment in time.
We know this, little monkey. This is why we are giving you the soul stone.
You are?
But you must do one thing for us in return.
Anything, as long as it's mine to give.
You must remember us when the dream is in you. The world needs us. Without the sisters, without the Yaga, there is no fear, no imagination. Every dream needs a nightmare.
I don't think I could forget, even if I tried. Yes, I'll remember you.
Good.
Good.
Good. Here is the soul stone. Take it, use it to wake Lux. We would have done it ourselves, but the dreamer monkey is the only one with that power.
Oh, they wanted to help.
How do I
They're
get
good
there?
baddies.
Someone's coming. Little furry thing. They will gift you a beast to ride. Go to Lux. You will feel Lux like a lantern in the dark. Follow the light. Save the dream, dreamer. Become one with the first.
What does that mean?
You'll find out.
And a clever monkey, beware the wizard of lies.
dominate the world.
He wears a mask. He harbors ambitions. He always did. But now, there's something in him. It's a dangerous thing, little monkey. Watch out. Now, leave.
So remember the first part of the second game when we were playing as Prime Westhouse and crossed over into story time, and the vagabond that is in story time told us, or well, told Brian to leave before the Undreaming notices him? Just putting some puzzle pieces out there.
Where did you disappear to?
I have a thing about huge monster houses. I don't like them.
Oh, you're the worst sidekick.
That's what they keep telling me. I honestly don't know why. Let's go back and find the furry little halfling thing again. I bet you he didn't wait for us. I bet you he's long gone.
She's letting us go. What did you do?
Bye-bye.
Free.
Bye-bye.
Time to go.
Little will-o-wisps.
Thank you, Dreamer.
You're welcome.
Find Luke's.
We will.
Save the dream.
We'll try. Okay, I guess we're going now. It's the mole.
Is this the one?
That's her. That's Zoe.
You face Yaga and live? This is impossible. Who are you?
Might as well go with what everyone calls me. Zoe Castillo, Dreamer.
Zoe Castillo, Dreamer. She know who she is. Impressive that, for human. Well, Zoe Castillo, Dreamer, how you survive meeting Yaga without losing yourself? You strike bargain like witches of old? Sell yourself to Yaga for freedom and power?
No.
You serve Yaga now?
No.
I don't serve anyone. And no bargain. I'd like to learn more about the Yaga. Who is the Yaga?
I only know what elders tell me when I was child, and I only ever encounter Yaga's servants. One of them lived in this forest before. She was Gribbler, twisted, ancient, evil thing. No one but Yaga know what Yaga truly is. Those who face her never come home, aside from you. My grandmother tell me Yaga was born before beginning of time. Lux and Yaga, light and dark, dream and nightmare. Balance is in everything human. When our world takes shape, so did Yaga. One became three. Three sisters. Innocence, age, decay. All aspects of life.
Yeah, sometimes the spoken words really differ from the written ones.
She understands mortality. Mortality in her blood. Maybe why she hate the living so much. Why she grew mean and hungry. She spread her will across worlds into witches and warlocks, sorcerers and necromancers, the weak and malleable. But
Probably. Although the game was made in English first,
Wizard
so.
Flax and Gribbler were two of her last servants, and April Ryan defeated them both. After that, they say, Yaga was diminished. Now Wicker Witch of North is joke to humans of Mercuria. They remember nothing of what she was. They never see their young eaten by night. But Yaga is not the night that threatens world now. Her darkness is different darkness, one that balances light, necessary darkness. She is nightmare that feeds imagination. The other darkness the darkness is deeper and final. A black fire that spreads and burns until nothing left, until time itself is ashes.
No pressure, really, no pressure on us at all.
I believe that's why she let me go. So that I can help.
You got the soul stone?
You carry soulstone? What soulstone?
You can trust Benju Masiri, Zoe. She is an elder. She returned from exile to help me find those who survived.
I have Lux's soulstone. I need to take it north, to the Ula.
Ula? Why Ula?
You know them?
I heard of Ula in stories. Ancient people inhabit ruins of their own civilization, high in border mountains. You know where to go?
I've seen a map. They live on Cloud Peak, in the mountains of Yedra.
Maps deceive. Go north and then west. A week's journey on foot before you start climbing.
We don't have a week.
Rushing into anything is unwise. You carry soulstone to Ula for what reason?
To return it to the first dreamer.
Lux is with Ula?
So my visions tell me.
Your visions?
I know this is hard to believe, but I promise
I believe. No need to promise. Story too unbelievable for Mole not to believe.
Yeah, always go with the outrageous, because nobody makes that up, I guess.
Take Leapfur, human. Ride north, swift as wind. You will reach mountains by first light tomorrow. Leapfur can climb at least part of way. You'll be with Ula in less than 2 days.
She said someone would come, but that thing? Is it safe? I have no idea how to ride that.
Not to worry. Leapfur know well enough.
Sweeties, what are you doing?
What will you do without a mount?
We use feet. Mole's not in rush. We walk slowly so that those of Banda who still live can hear us coming and meet us.
We're going east, Zoe. We'll follow the Banda who fled the Azadi. Maybe they still live. Maybe they...
We will find them, little one. Take Beast. Go north. Do what needs doing.
Yep, they sure let themselves be known.
Coming. Black fire, cold as ocean. Perhaps you can stop this dreamer. Nothing lost, nothing gained.
Goodbye, Zoe.
Thank you, Ben. And good luck. I hope you find your people again.
Look, there's mountains. They're purple. Or turtles if you have a P deficiency. Like Bob who can see.
Thanks for coming. I know you're busy.
It's not often I get to see you. Why this place?
It's safe and symbolic, maybe? It was a safe house before it was raided by Azadi soldiers, under Kian's command.
I see. So, what news do you have for me, Elena? Your message said...
Kian has left for Gian, together with Liko, the Dolmari warrior.
For Gian? The prison camp for magicals? Light. Why? What does he hope to accomplish there?
This is Kian we're talking about. He believes he can save everyone.
Ma?
He also believes Gian holds the key to the future of the Empire.
But breaking into a fortified
Really?
prison camp? He won't stand a chance.
That's why I messaged you, Mother. This might be an opportunity.
You did the right thing, child.
So Anna / Elena?
Let's talk.
Sus.
We do not have much time.
Very sus. She said that. Please, you didn't say that to your brother, did you? Probably not. Are you making this up, Anya? Hmm? Are you making this up? No, you're swearing. Okay. Probably what he does.
All right. I suggest we scale the fence over there and make our way into...
We should split up.
You've read too many copper coin serials, Liko. Splitting up makes us vulnerable.
Stay together, we could both end up dead. Part ways. One of us might still make it out, even if the other doesn't.
It's a possibility, but I still think...
Besides, one of us has to locate the administrator's quarters.
How do you know there'll be one of them?
This is an Azadi camp, Kian. There will be detailed records and documents. If you want to find a single prisoner amongst thousands, you'll need records. I'll climb the fence.
Wow! He just said everything BP says is right.
Like the prisoners. I can speak to them. If necessary, I can blend in. You find the administrator in the records. That's a good place to start.
Come over here.
Where do we meet?
Come over here.
If we make it that far,
Yes, come over here.
I'm sure we'll figure something out. Try not to die.
Okay, he doesn't want to be caught.
Oh, I intend to stay alive. I hope you're on good terms with your gods.
I'm on excellent terms with my gods.
If I'm going to find prisoner records anywhere in this camp, it'll most likely be inside that tower. That section of the prison walls appears to be part of the old castle fortifications, from when the Necromancer King ruled Gien. The wall connects with the tower. If I can get up there, I might find a way in.
Oh, we're doing parkour now. We are indeed. Yeah, I'm gonna play until this chapter is finished, which I think is after this, I hope. Oh wait, that is a dead end.
It's steep and slippery. I don't see how I can climb up from here.
Look.
This wall isn't quite as sheer, and it has outcrops and footholds. I might be able to scale it. This looks like a good place to start climbing.
Okay. Well, that one.
I can't get any further this way.
Okay, we are trying this one now.
Got it.
We made it! Oh, I think we need to get...
This must have stood here for 1,000 years. It's an impressive piece of work. Never mind the foul subject.
I climb up the vines.
Goddess, the camp's larger than I thought. There must be thousands of magicals here.
That's indeed a large camp.
Murder them all.
Such parkour. Liko doing the same.
Why build a factory in the middle of a prison camp? Are they using magicals for labor? The guards are watching the prison grounds. They don't expect anyone to be breaking into the camp.
So now I do this whole video game trick of looking around the corner. Right, 2 of them there. Mra?
See anything? Nothing. I could have sworn. Maybe it was just a bird. You don't think I can tell the
I've
difference
gone to sleep
between
last
man
week, so.
and birds? It's dark.
See,
They're keeping an eye on the ground.
same, I have not had a proper infection stuff
Help me keep tabs on the street gangs.
thing in a long time.
Stole it from me.
And I think we need to go on and have something else triggered.
Hundreds of dead
Ooh, this does not look good. Ja. Kommst doch? Nee, komm hoch, mein Großer. Hm? Und einmal hoch. Ja. Ja. Dann look to your sister. Ja, komm hoch. Okay, dann nicht. Stupid brother. We do not like no viruses here. Okay. I've got a cat in front of my screen. Yeah, I need to turn off my light. Yes. Ooh, good boy. Such a good boy. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, yes. I've got you. I've got you. Oh yeah, I know you're a stretchy kitty too. You just don't like to be as much of one as your sister. You look so happy right now. But I can tell you he is not. Yes, yes, yes. You coming up here?
I won't be able to see what the guard's up to from this angle.
Maybe from this one. But also not from this distance. There's two looking out.
They say he hunted humans. Wasn't he human himself? But he looks human from the statues. A shape changer then. Or maybe it was a blue hide, like them Domari down there. Can't tell, Skipper.
Okay. We are the shadow of the night. We shall get all the spy classes, and then we shall jump! Oh!
It appears Lico's been stirring things up again.
Oh, Lico, Lico, Lico.
That archway must lead into the castle proper.
look at Keon observing this on the, well, technically second try. Remember how much trouble I had with April and being able to see stuff, but she did not. Come on. No, that one. And in we go. Magic.
The administrator's office will be somewhere on this floor, I'm sure of it. Management always picks the topmost floor. That's the symbol of the servants' trade. The attendants and domestics that help keep this facility. The Makers Guild. They're responsible for construction and maintenance. The military branch. They have a large presence here, but they wouldn't be handling the administration of the camp. That responsibility, that, I believe, is the official seal of the Office of Scientific Progress. There were whispers of their existence in Sadir, but I knew of no one affiliated with the division. As far as I understand, they've been instrumental in the creation of the engine. They're a new arm of government, and unlike most other offices, they appear to answer directly to someone on the council. I'd say this is the best place to start looking for prisoner records and incriminating documents. Locked.
Of course.
Anyone around?
Ooh.
Joanne? Anyone?
Nope.
No one? Oh, goddess, I hate walking alley rounds. Fellows may have the wits of a mind bug, but some nights I swear he's right. This stone tomb is cursed. What in Shadow's name? Yo, come on, open up, you accursed. Oh, for the love of the first mountain. Goddess damn key's stuck again. If I just jiggle it, oh, goddess take me, now it's even
I'm
more
supposed to strangle him from behind.
Hey, what's going on? Who are you?
Okay, yeah, I kinda sort of died. Okay, let's try it out from the other side where there is no torchlight. Oh, wait.
Need to jiggle it just right. Come on. Ah, those years spent on the streets of Sadir continue to pay off.
Wait, no, not that one. Oh, that one. Oh, wait, was it another door? Oh, it was stuck there. Okay. Let's put him back so he doesn't know we were here.
The Office of Scientific Progress. Most likely the administrator's quarters.
Alright, here we are. Does not look ominous at all.
Skulls. Shadow. Someone's got a morbid taste in interior decorating. The Necromancer King's lost his head. I wonder why they've all been removed. Why would they need an anatomical chart?
Yeah, not ominous at all.
They don't look old enough to belong to the Necromancer King. What's the administrator doing with that? It's a necklace traditionally worn by a sister. It signifies her standing within the 6 circles of Sadir. It appears to be pointing at something in this office. Azadir. been a long time. There's a straight drop to the ground. I couldn't escape through here even if I had no other choice. The administrator must be a knitter of socks and scarves. This speaks in her favor. The last round of testing surpassed our loftiest expectation, confirming initial theories. The Dolmari plague has successfully been triggered in a 7-year-old zidling. The creature survived 3 days before succumbing to fever and bleeding rashes. It died in blessed agony.
That's giving me
Disease has
goosebumps.
not yet settled in an adult Zid, or plague-resistant Dolmari. Further mutations are required before we can move on to the next phase. What in Shadow's name? It doesn't budge. Must be locked. Due to disease spreading amongst the prison population, we recommend reducing the amount of Dolmari meat used for inmate rations. What is this? We do not want disease spreading inadvertently within the magical population, as this will negatively affect test results. Goddess. A stone head, belonging to one of the statues depicting the Necromancer King.
Looks a bit familiar, don't you think?
It's been decapitated, like all the other statues in this place. Goddess, what is this abomination?
Okay, remember that one. Although...
You made it. For a while there, I didn't think you would, but those guards. Standards have fallen. I may need to behead someone, set an example. Goddess, I can't believe you're really here. The Apostle. I am so starstruck right now. I mean, I'm your biggest fan.
Imagine your biggest fan is a psychopath. A homicidal psychopath at that. A Mendele type of psychopath.
What's going on? Is she biggest? What? What's going... What are you doing to that body?
What body? Oh, this body. It's not really a body. It's still alive, so technically it's a person. Albeit a magical, so not technically a person either.
Magical? Is that Bib? Is that Bib?
Is that what this thing is called? I was aware that it knew you, so I thought it appropriate to work on this one tonight.
Let him go.
But I'm not finished. Oh my. I'd always dreamed of meeting you, but in my dreams, I never had to pull a gun. And you weren't wearing clothes.
Oh yeah, such a psychopath.
I guess it's true what they say about dreams coming true.
Yeah, it is a psychopath.
Do you think me too presumptuous? There's only the two of us. I'm sure you won't tell. I could call for the guards waiting outside the door, but then our little chat would be over, and I feel we still have so much to talk about.
She's hurting an innocent. Let the boy go. He's harmless.
But that's not really true, is it? It may be a child today, but soon it'll be a big blue brute with a serious axe to grind. Besides, this
You
is
have to come up here
important purpose.
to get the path.
The sacred
Yeah.
purpose.
Yes, you do.
Insane.
You wanna come up?
But you don't know what we're doing here, what we've accomplished.
That's a good
And
point.
here I was.
Oh, he was half
The
up.
Apostle would understand. This camp is a research facility, Kian,
Yeah.
in a prison.
not a
You in a
death
box?
camp. We're doing very important work. In the last 5 years, we've made so much progress. We're closer than ever before to producing the cure.
What cure?
The cure. For magic, of course. We're creating a scourge to wash the world clean. When we unleash our holy plague, it will spread
Oh,
like
look.
wildfire across all continents.
Yes.
Humans will be perfectly safe, of course, but magicals,
Of course, a good boy here.
every single one of them.
You're insane.
No, it's perfectly safe. We're doing science here, not black magic. We're being very thorough.
Science can be just as bad as black magic.
Mari plague.
Well, at least the kind of
Many
torturous
decades
stuff
ago,
they
it
do
killed almost
in the
half the
disguise of
Dolmari in the
science.
world. But then it weakened, and the remaining Dolmari became resistant to the disease. A real shame. It would have saved us a lot of work if it had killed them all. What we're doing, what we have done, is modify this plague. It no longer affects only Dolmari. It affects all things magical. People, beasts, insects, plants. Anything infected by magic is cleansed, eradicated. I don't like to brag, but it's fiendishly clever.
Good boy. Yes, a very good boy.
I don't understand. Why are you doing this?
That's a silly question, coming from the Apostle. You and I were on the same mission. We're doing the work of the goddess.
I'm no longer the apostle.
I know, but well, once an apostle, always an apostle.
Sweetie.
I don't believe you've completely abandoned your faith or your humanity.
Sweetie,
Some part
do
of
I
you
need to
must
throw
feel
stuff
what
in
we're
your
doing.
general direction?
I don't. This is madness.
Do I?
That saddens me, Kian. It really does. I mean, I'm not a bad person. I'm a scientist.
She very much is a bad person. Don't listen to her.
Once and for all, so that humanity can be safe. You must see that. You must see the good in that.
You're evil.
I
What
started
you're doing here
to
is
get on my
evil.
nerves. Really.
This is the Shadow's work, sister.
Evil. What magicals did to us, to our nation, that was evil. Those precious Dolmari of yours murdered my family, burnt our farm to the ground. My brothers and sisters. They were children. What had they ever done to deserve that? They died in agony, crying for our parents while those beasts just watched. And what they did to me afterwards. We're doing this so that no one will have to go through what they went through. Now you've made me upset, Kian. You shouldn't have done that. I mean, I am the one holding the gun.
Sweetie.
One shot, and they'll come running through
You're
that
a
door.
bad boy. You're not supposed to do that.
You'll
Stop it. Oh? Oh, Liko came in stabbing. And I almost missed it.
You'll pay for this, Kian. You'll pay for this.
Oh, how the mighty fall.
His proof superior to yours.
I would have dodged this bullet.
You don't dodge bullets.
Try me. So what's going on here?
Long story.
Who's she?
I'll tell you later.
Help me. Oh, goddess, help me. I command you.
Sounds like she's very upset.
She is. So, what have you been up to, aside from all the stabbing?
Freeing prisoners, arming them with Azadi blades and spears, blowing things up.
We saw that.
Sounds fun.
It was. Huh. Is that Bip?
It is. He's unharmed, thank goddess. I was just about to...
Stand down, Dolmari.
Ah.
Shadow's name is going on.
What kind of congregation are you having here?
Down there.
Down.
Get me out of here. Light, protect me, I'm hurt. My legs are broken, I'm bleeding.
I mean, yeah, that one leg is kind of looking very weird on her.
Mia.
On purpose.
Ask your men to stand down. I serve the goddess, same as you. The administrator does not.
Fine. But if you don't tell me everything, and I mean everything.
I will. You may want to sit down. This is going to take a while.
Okay, I think we should be at the end of a chapter now. Not quite. Okay. Look, he was suspicious. I didn't get anything out of it. Oh no. Shepard is dead. See, the thing is, if you hadn't taken Liko along, he would be dead. Shepard would be alive. And despite everything, I kind of like Shepard more. And Bob, who can see, is now Bob, who is dead. And who's still breathing. Because Naan is there, because we did not tell the people that she betrayed them before in the swamp. If we had told them that, Anu would be dead too. So yeah, it all comes together. Hey look, there's another mole. So yeah, that was a lot of our choices culminating into something. A lot of not fun stuff.
The final preparations will be completed by tomorrow, Mistress.
And the ceremony?
It will begin when the moon rises on Reap Moon's Eve as planned. The engine is ready. We have accomplished everything we set out to do.
And the Prophet will be here.
So he has told us through his messengers. We have no reason to doubt his word.
This is the beginning of a new era, Sister Saya.
Indeed it is, Mistress. Such a pity Harmy isn't here with us. Where is the General, Mother? Why does he not grace us with his presence?
He's away. On urgent business.
Yes, I'm sure he is. Mistress, did you know about this urgent business of Harmy's?
We trust the General to set his own priorities, Sister Saya.
Of course. It is a pity, though. Great things are happening, and I'd hate for Harmy to miss out. After all, were the resistance to fall in his absence and the war of the Northlands won, what would remain of his legacy?
Such a bitch. Oh yeah, there we are. End of chapter. Next up, chapter 11, Lux. Which we will get to
That was a
next week.
steep climb. I'm actually surprised you made it this far. To be honest, I was expecting you to lose foothold and tumble to your death, or for a rock slide, or for one of those ghastly flying things to attack us. I'm really glad I have wings. It's a long way down. If you slip and fall...
Thanks, Crow. That's more than enough.
Happy to help. That's what I'm here for.
We've got a crow on our
This
house.
is comfortable. This is nice. Great views from up here.
Actually, do you think you'll be able to get off my head soon? I'm getting itchy.
You want me off your head? Ah, I thought you specifically wanted me to stay put after that whole incident with the stone cat.
Nope.
Okay then.
And he just stays sitting there, which is fine, right? That's the one. We shall be saving and quitting here. And we shall quit to title. Because I'm getting tired, and I'm not finishing this today. Yeah, if this is chapter 11 and there are 3 chapters per book, we have about 4 chapters left, which... Sweeties? Benehmt euch! Geht ja wohl. Yeah, so they're getting antsy, and I'm getting tired, so yeah. What was I saying? 3 chapters per book, 5 books in total, 15 chapters in total, so yeah, about 4 chapters left, plus at least 1 interlude. But hey, we can live with that. And we will do that next week, because I cannot be bothered today. So let me switch you all over to ending. There we go, microphone's still on too. I never trust OBS to do that properly. Anyway. Yeah, that was part 4 of Dreamfall chapters. Last part will be happening next week. And after that, we will start with Dustborn by the same studio. Yeah, so thank you for keeping me company, BP. And yeah, not much else to say today other than have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you for the next stream. Bye bye.